Hello, and welcome back to WebDND's Wild Beyond the Witchlight, a very sleepy session today. I am your ringmaster and DM for the evening, Theo, and with me are the wonderful and also supremely tired players. Take it away.
I'm Henry. I'm playing Kaisel, the Hexblood Paladin.
I'm Chantelle, and I'm playing Chimera, the Satyr Fighter.
I'm Patrick, and I'm playing the High Elf Druid, Fëanora Nim Meliamne.
I am Hiyimi, playing a very bad, the same name.
I'm Narose, and I am playing Zaren, the Drow Ranger.
And I'm Shrine, and I'm playing Bluff, the Herringon Monk.
You make a man cry.
We did it.
Beautiful. The synergy.
We're perfect.
Yes. Welcome back. Oh god. Alright. I'm gonna probably slowly wake up over the course of the session. But yes. Welcome back. And a recap of last session. You after taking a night's rest in the inn at the end of the road, so it's called, this walking inn house. You talked to the inn proprietress. I won't reenact that conversation because I don't want to do the accent again. We talked to her about the laws of the land, specifically how crime and punishment is dealt with, and the unfortunately named HOR rules, or the HOR rules, the rules of hospitality, ownership, and reciprocity. That was your name, not mine. You then spent about a day and a half traveling through the thick, musty, foggy swamp. Yes, I did have to use those words specifically. Passing by a few hobgoblin stiltwalkers, on your way to the town of Downfall, home of Bavlorna Blightstraw, or Slack-jawed Lorna, as you know her to be called rather disingenuously, is maybe the word. People say with kind of an ire, if they're using that title. But to get there, you would have to pass through the Brigand's Tollway, which is where this session brings back up. As you, the party, are currently sailing along on a raft you had found in the swamp, very Avatar Sandbender raft style, with the Bluff kicking it with his foot. And as this raft kind of goes from what is very clearly just this swamp with a raised water level into a fully dedicated lake of some sort, the fog begins to roll in, and you see an expansive web of wooden catwalks that cross and zigzag, all of which encasing this large tree stump that is about 30 foot above where you are, and give or take from end to end 80 foot in diameters. And that's where we pick back up with the session. You were sailing into some sort of a platform in the water with a staircase leading up to the rest of the boardwalk. Very clearly some kind of dock-off area. And currently no one is around. To give a better example of what this looks like, it's very like Louisiana Bayou kind of look. Like there's everyone calls them a different thing. I call them water sausages, kind of poking out of the lake at every opportunity that you kind of have to row past. Not row past. I forgot. Nim is currently a giant snail who is pulling the raft. I forgot about that. You kind of push your way through these water sausages and other assorted lake foliage. But as you are, you feel the magic begin to run out, and you transform back into your elven self and take a rather unfortunate dive into the lake.
I was living my best snail life.
Truly,
Your
you
best
are.
knife.
When that happens, can I just like reach
A
into the water
snipe.
and just drag her onto the
Yeah,
raft?
you could easily just like pull her, and she's a bit heavier than you expect, probably because she has a lot of clothing, and it's now very damp. It's just like, and you pull her back onto the raft. I imagine, do you have like a big like classic wizard's hat, right?
Yes, big.
Yeah, I imagine that's kind of like completely down.
really
Just, like,
wide brim witch's hat, which
I
is
actually
now.
imagine it kind of like one
Yeah.
of those Looney Tune moments where the hat's just like bobbing on the water.
Yeah, like a little bit, yeah.
It's just nothing.
Yeah, you reach out, pull out the hat, and there's nothing underneath it. And you're like, no, she's drowned, and she pops up.
Yeah. Like
Just like,
very
like 10 feet away.
yeah, very like a Big Hat Logan style. And imagine with the water, it's now kind of just like flopped down, and it's just like veiling you.
Like one of those sun hats that goes over the top of
Yeah.
your head now.
Yeah.
Is there much more of this mud and general swamp to go? I
Probably.
can transform again, but I really would like it
Definitely.
to end now.
I mean, there's the tree right there, right?
Yes. You were told that
there might be more swamp after the tree.
you were told that the town of Downfall is a not too large distance away from just past the Brigand's tollway.
Yeah, I think if we can get through this, we'll probably be alright in terms of the swamp.
So probably about another couple hours, and we'll be out, and we can
Okay.
get fucking clean.
So, Toll Road, Downfall. Downfall where it's nice and dry, and we can hopefully sleep not in mud or on some strange moving in.
You know how they
it's-
say,
if it's-
like, mud makes your hair grow? Do you think after this I'm gonna have, like, really long fur just below my knees?
Yes, definitely.
Cool.
If it's any consolation, Nim, or if it's more terrifying, also good. But when you were sleeping in the inn, it didn't move an inch. You know it was moving at the time, but you didn't feel it. It's some sort of spatial magic.
It's one of those things of probably like I think jet lag maybe, or where you open the door and like this isn't where we were last
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, a little bit later.
Orienting,
Yeah.
that's the word.
Kind of. It's very much like it's got like a gyroscopic stabilizer on the inside. Like when on the outside you saw the inn was like swaying quite heavily, but on the inside you didn't feel a thing.
Like
It's a-
Boston
it's a-
Dynamics kicking that robot with the ballistics thing, and it holds it perfectly level.
Yeah,
Like a chicken when you move it, but its head stays still.
a little bit. Yeah,
Like that.
just kind of weird dissonance between what you see and what you saw and what you're feeling.
Yeah.
So yeah, is the party the boardwalk itself is about 10 foot higher than the water level. You don't think you'll be able to get the raft through, as the support pillars that are keeping it up are every 5 or so feet, and this raft is 8 feet in diameter. It is a rather impossible squeeze.
Turn it sideways.
It's a square raft, Tally.
Yeah, and?
The rope that you
Oh,
put
that's
around-
sideways.
Yeah.
Oh my, oh no.
What did you think I meant?
I think it was like turn it from like pointing forward to pointing right, which is
No.
the same thing.
I'm not stupid, Theo.
Does anyone have any
Sure.
Octorock balloons?
I'm sorry,
Unfortunately,
wait,
no.
what?
Never mind.
Wow.
I wrote this down in my notes. I forgot about it last session. Was anyone searching for truffles along the way?
I wouldn't have been because I was a snail.
But
Probably.
this is the entire travel from the inn to Downfall, because you did
Okay.
mention wanting to get you mentioned wanting to get truffles for Jingle Jangle.
I was navigating, so I would argue that I probably wasn't entirely
Okay.
focused on getting truffles.
That's fair.
I was lookout, so probably not.
That's fair. I'll say the two of you were preoccupied looking for things. So that would be anyone that wasn't directly associated with a check, which would be Chimera and Hiyimi, could have also been doing double duty looking for truffles, if you would wish to do that retroactively. If not, we can continue.
I mean, sure.
Okay? Make me a survival check.
Oh, I actually have proficiency in that one. Doesn't give
My
me
God.
much, but
It's positives.
that's a nat 20
Woo.
Hey, okay.
plus 2.
Yeah. You know what? I've heard of truffle pigs. Haven't heard of truffle goats, but there's research for everything. As you manage to sniff out a good few truffles. They look, if you're interested, not quite that big, Patrick. But like good
Pumpkin
like
size.
good fist-sized truffles. They look quite big. They look quite a full meal. One might even call them some big hearty truffles, if you will.
Definitely gonna stock those in my bag and just try to keep them hidden. Because fuck the brigands.
Okay. Roll me stealth. I'll slide a hand to try hide them in your pocket.
Honestly, doesn't matter. They both have the same skill.
Still.
I mean,
For the flavor, Chantelle, for the flavor.
that is.
They were drinking
19.
unnamed black fizzy drink because we're not sponsored.
I should probably rip the label off of mine.
No,
Are you
no free
sure?
sponsorships.
Sponsored.
No
They
free
gotta-
sponsorships here, except for D&D Beyond. Sponsor us. I'm going to say this every session, please.
You don't have to, Chantelle. They can't even see you.
Sure.
That is true.
Just for your own desires.
19. Yeah, it's quite deep, buried quite deep in the bag. You don't know if you'll be able to find it again yourself if you forget about it, but it's in there. 3 years afterwards, you're gonna find them. You're like, oh, that's where they were.
Do truffles go off?
I don't
Mushrooms,
know.
so I guess they would, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just grow a truffle farm in the bottom of your back.
Oh, Grandolph is crying right now.
If you don't,
I need to bring her back.
If you don't dry them out, you can't really store them.
And they're definitely not dried out. But truffles aside,
Freshly picked.
does the party want to try somehow to get the boat through, or do you want to disembark?
I think we
Turn
could.
it sideways.
The
Yeah,
rope
but
you
I mean,
tied to me. Could we use that to tether the boat just in case the tide comes up again? It's quite useful to have it if we happen to come down this way again.
Sure.
Okay. You can quite easily.
I think we're all aware I'm not very good at tying knots, so would someone else like to?
I can probably do it.
No check is necessary. It's quite easy to simply just tie a knot from the boat to the. I say boat. It is a 8 foot by 8 foot square log raft, with maybe like a piton or something in one end for you to actually tie it onto. But you tie one end of that to one of these support pillars. It's quite easy to do, and it's not really sailing off anytime soon. Last you were on dry land or solid land, it was currently high tide. As the fluctuating water levels of hither tend to be, it was currently high tide. Last you remember, but you're not entirely sure how that affects lake areas such as this. But with that, are you disembarking?
Yes.
Okay. It's time to get my notes out, just in case. But the boardwalks themselves are this kind of rickety, very old wood, very weathered, very damp. There's a lot of moisture just kind of in the air, in like a general sense, in this swamp. A lot of these planks are either cracked and splintered or bloated and soggy.
Okay, so they look like they have a bit of rot to them.
A tiny bit, yeah. You don't.
Okay.
If someone will take a step on them, you don't think they're just like gonna collapse in an instant. But you don't think like having a sprint on these would be necessarily a great idea. Then issues might occur. They could break. You could slip and fall. But just going at a safe pace should be fine. But these planks are about 5 foot wide, so we'll need to establish a marching order. Who would like to go in front?
Not me.
I will take the lead.
I see.
We're sending in our Herongon negotiator.
Yeah. Buff bravely takes first place because it worked so well when trying to go through the swamp. Who's after Bluff?
Guess that'll be me.
Okay.
Sure that.
Following Chimera. Nim.
Nim.
Okay. Who else? Who's next?
I can be next.
Okay. So who's going at the back then? Hiyimi or Kaisol?
I'd feel
Kaisol.
safer with Kaisol at the very back. Because having
Yeah.
a heavy hitter up front and at back. Great
Does Kaisol want to go at the
protection
back?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Our bike was
Then if Hiyimi has no complaints, to be fair, Hiyimi, you can kind of fly over everyone, so you can be
Yeah,
kind of wherever you
motherfucker.
want in the marching order. So where do you want to be, Hiyimi? Do you want to be above everyone? Do you want to be in head level with them? Off to one side?
No, I'll just walk wherever I was assigned.
Okay. So you're keeping, you're not flying like above them. You're just kind of keeping in head level.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because if you would, that'd make a very easy target. So. The notes.
I think it's that type of swamp.
What kind of swamp?
Sorry, I was humming a tune that was in one of the Wallace and Gromit.
Oh.
We meet a penguin. Sorry, a chicken.
Oh god, the penguin. The Wallace and Gromit penguin traumatized me as a child. Fuck that penguin. Who has the highest passive perception? I believe that is Bluff.
Definitely not me.
Probably me.
Okay.
Despite being a druid, not me.
I have a 16, I don't know.
16 passive perception?
Mine's 14.
Doesn't
Dude.
sound right.
Let me check that.
What is
Should
passive
be
perception?
It's 10 plus perception modifier.
Oh.
Oh, so you do. How do you have expertise? Hang on. Is this a new ranger thing I don't know about?
if this isn't, it's the it's the new ranger thing that replaces. I believe it's.
Oh,
the
is it?
Natural
Deft
Born.
Explorer, I believe.
Canny, I
Oh,
think
sure.
it's called. Gives you expertise and I think a language or something like that.
Okay. In which case, yeah, passive perception 16. That would make you the person with the highest perception, highest passive perception. Bluff has been replaced.
Ousted.
This is an upset
Ah!
because we didn't know the rules apparently.
Passive
Yeah.
13. No.
Y'all. There's always. I feel like a D&D party is either all perception or no perception. There's no in between. So, Zaren, with the passive perception of 16, you went third in the marching order, correct? Whereas Nim was before you. Yeah, so you went fourth. Okay. So, kind of as you're walking, you're not walking like. I imagine you're not walking like too close together. There's no real need to. You don't want to like cramp each other up. Social distancing and all that. You're kind of walking with some distance in between you to feel comfortable having a walk through this kind of maze of tollways. And as you do, Zaren, you begin counting heads just out of a compulsion, and you see you see Bluff's bunny ears, you see Nim's big hat, you see Chimera's horns, you see Bluff's bunny ears. Hang on a second. Then you realize someone has snuck into the party, and as you notice this, the black hood they're wearing comes down, and you see a herring gun, and almost exploding from under this hood is this cyan blue scarf that kind of spools outwards, and with it they're gone, dashing away. They hop over to another tollway, and they kind of make themselves present. The rest of the party sees this happen as this blue scarf kind of explodes up around you, and he begins to. Oh, that was it. And as this scarf unspools around you, you hear the blaring sound of bagpipes in the distance, announcing the arrival of someone of import. As Agdon Longscarf, obviously enough, begins to bounce around you, hopping from doorway to doorway, seemingly unaffected by the ricketiness of the walkways, hopping around with this very deft ease. And he begins to call out this same marching song that you've heard the Herringen sing before. However, this time, he is singing it about himself in the third person. You know what? Since you liked it the first time and second time so much, I'll give it to you again. One second.
Perfect.
But as a refresher, because I didn't put it in the notes.
Fuckers.
As he begins to chant, this time with the sound of musical accoutrement, that being bagpipes, he sings, "With sticks and stones we'll break your bones, we'll beat you blind and steal your clothes, but none among us can compare to one wily swift and stand-up hare. Scarf that's glorious, thief notorious, his deeds are truly meritorious. With a wink and a grin, he'll show his cunning. A flash of his scarf, he'll take off running. Quick as a bolt, his long scarf trailing. Gasping, grasping, you'll end up failing. You'll pout, you'll moan, you'll huff, you'll sneer, thanks to Agdon Longscarf, Brigand Prince of Prismea." He does sing this, word for word, which makes it about himself in the third person.
Okay, but what's his purpose? Did he just come to sing, like...
We'll get to that.
We're going to try and extortion something out of us, but we're most likely going to.
His purpose is to annoy us.
And he's doing a very good job at that.
I like it. I like the confidence.
Annoyous until leaving.
One second. Okay. And as they do, you kind of you see stepping out. Stepping is the wrong word. Emerging out from the fog that kind of floats over this causeway. You notice two rowboats coming forth. The sound of the bagpipes. Each of them have on them you see two rowers. In the back is a bagpiper, and in the front is what looks like a lookout of some sort. And as you do, Agdon appears kind of about 20 foot away from the party, in line with the rest of these boats that's approaching the bridge. And he kind of speaks up and says, he stops for the first time in a while, and to make an entrance effectively, and he says, "Welcome to the Brigand's Causeway. Since you're here, we'll be taking your things, if you don't mind very much." And he brings out from his strapped to his back a already red hot branding iron, which seems to be a weapon of some sort, and that will be initiative.
Damn. Can't even say no thanks.
Didn't even give us time to explain ourselves.
You stepped onto the Brigand's hallway. I don't know what you wanted.
Zaren, it looks like you get your wish. Murder is
18.
his.
I'm sorry,
This is
but
why
red
people
hot
murder
iron?
robots.
Yeah.
It's better than it being white hot. That would be melting at that point.
What's the
I'm
initiative?
not even
Anyway.
gonna say what my
Is it a
first
20?
thought was, but my second thought is, why the fuck does he have this? We're not talking about
initiative-
that first,
yep.
but I swear
Initiative
to
is a
fuck.
d20.
Okay.
Yep.
Has it got any adds to it or anything?
It's dexterity.
Yep.
So is it the modifier or the saving?
The modifier.
I'm guessing that's good, Patrick?
Oh boy, let's
Oh,
see.
fuck.
No.
Got a
It is most certainly not good. That was a natural one.
I've got 18.
1 second.
And
Okay.
another skull
Yeah.
tossle. Fuck my life.
So, I love having people on Foundry. The people who aren't on Foundry, that would be Chimera, Zaren, and Hiyimi. What did you get?
18.
18.
8.
Okay. What are your dex scores, the two of you?
Mine's
17.
17.
Can both of you roll me a straight d20?
Sure.
I'm well confused. What is going on?
So
Six-
they
Another
got the
18.
they got the same
Hey.
initiative. And in the case of 2 people having the same initiative, whoever has the higher dexterity score goes first. But they have the same dexterity score, so we just have to do a straight roll off to see who's going first in the initiative order. Let's just put them onto the field. Let's not. Oops. Never mind. It's got a... Where? Initiative, there it is. Initiative for Zaren and initiative for Hiyimi. And Chimera. Okay. Wow. So is Chimera goes first, yes? The two of you?
I got another 18 on that straight roll.
18. So yeah. And because you got, what was it 16?
Yep.
Cool. Then indeed you'll be going first. Update, go ahead.
I should have bought a ranged weapon now that I'm looking at it. Fuck my life.
Hiyimi got an 8. I should have prepared this beforehand. It is fun.
I have a ranged weapon. They're called Kaisal.
Oh boy.
You let them go in front and then you back off.
Okay.
I
With
only
that, let's
have
begin
ranged weapons.
the combat
I don't.
music.
I have several different kinds of weapons.
Where is it? It is here. Combat music. Making sure the
Oh, I
weapon.
guess it can't be the Gundam soundtrack.
Probably
Unfortunately, it
not.
cannot. I feel safe with video game music. I haven't used any, but I would feel safe with it. I wouldn't feel safe with an anime soundtrack.
Yeah.
Neither would
If it was
I.
from a Gundam game, however, then it's a weird grey area. Because copyright laws are weird. So, that might be a little too loud, actually. Ooh. Turn that down a bit. First in the order is Bluff.
Now I know you started this dramatic battle music.
Okay.
However, you don't have to fight
Yeah.
these guys.
You don't. So how are you gonna get out of it without fighting?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Come on, you got 6 seconds.
No,
Maybe
I
more
can
in real
literally
world,
just
but-
kill them.
But they're cool.
What's Bluff's plan?
No, they're not. They're
Yes, they
annoying.
are.
Let's kill them. Bit of rabbit, good
Opposition.
scran on a Tuesday night, innit?
Excuse you?
I don't think Bluff will be wanting rabbit for dinner, thank you very much.
What is Bluff doing?
Okay, I'm gonna like hold up my little paws and say, whoa, okay. Hold on there, sweetheart. Listen. Why are you going straight on the attack, you know? Can we have a little chat first? Nobody needs to get hurt here.
We will temporarily hold on initiative, and people can talk until combat starts, and then we'll go back on initiative. So, okay, make me a persuasion check, just right off the bat.
Yes.
Why do my parents have to start vacuuming now?
The dust.
I hope no one could hear that.
They're vacuuming up your dusty ass DMing. I don't mean that. Your DMing is great.
I'm not even that mad. That was pretty good.
Thank you. I don't mean it.
Oh,
Are you
look,
sure about
look.
that?
Oh, that was.
Ooh,
Do you have any? Yeah, do you have nothing for persuasion as a bonus?
no.
Oh wow. I don't know why. I thought you would have had.
My
I thought you would
charisma's
have had
10.
positive charisma.
My Christmas 10.
Huh.
I'm just a guy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you are another Herringen.
I am.
Okay.
Traitor.
Yeah. The kind of a quick stop. You get a better look as he's. So you get a better look. This music is so intense. I need to turn this down a bit. You get a better look at the branding iron now. It's a triangular shape. It's a full pattern. There's no like holes in it. There's just kind of raised bits. And from what the pattern looks like, it looks like 3 rabbits, 3 hares mid leap, forming this triangular pattern, tail to foot. Kind of not quite Ouroboros like, but it's three like almost running in a circle. That kind of a pattern. I have a better image I can show you later.
The 3 legs thing.
A little bit. Hang on, let's see if I can actually get the picture on camera. I was going to show the character art of him, which I do have, and I will show in a second. Then I remembered. Oh wait, there's an image in this book of it. Here it is. Don't look at the other like statues that are on the same page. Just look at this. That's the branding iron.
I see.
That's actually pretty cool.
That is cool. Very complex for a brand.
Yeah, it doesn't have all that filigree on it. It is just the rabbits. But that is the essence of what the branding iron is supposed to look like.
Bro,
And-
it's branding iron. I'd get that as a fucking tattoo.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
cool.
mean, you might depending on how this encounter goes.
You might not need to.
Hell yeah.
Let me get his character art up, because I can do this.
You have
That was
power.
I didn't know I could do this. I just discovered I could open character sheets as web pages. That changes everything. Where's the fucking? How do I do this?
I
Show
don't know.
plays. No. Fucking. I forgot the buttons. View character artwork. Show plays. That's how we do it. I don't want to show you his character sheet.
Ooh.
That's his stats on them.
See,
That
he
is
cool.
that is
Look at it.
Agdon Laugh's long scarf. And you see the bagpiper in the background.
That's who we're killing
Not the
first.
bagpiper. But yeah, that is him. That is he. So what did you say to him?
What did I say? Or
What
do
did
I
you
say?
say?
You said something like, "Listen, darling," or "Listen, sweetheart. Let's talk this out first before we start fighting."
Oh, yeah, I was being very southern.
Right,
Yeah.
Okay. It kind of he takes a stop, kind of yeah, a little bit intrigued. Starts the branding iron in hand. Why with the vacuuming?
We can't hear it, don't worry.
Isn't throwing me off so hard. And he kind of he'll go. Well, you see, I typically find it much easier to I'm slipping to southern again. Here it comes.
Join me.
It's Harrington's a southern now. That's just how it goes. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He kinda
Rabbits
goes,
are from Texas, are real.
I think you'll find it's much easier to take things from the unconscious. I don't take it too personally there. Kind of gives you a wink.
Yes, but it's also a lot harder to take things when you are the one that is unconscious. You know what I mean?
Make me an intimidation check with disadvantage.
Somebody wants
Why?
to take out that ear of the guy we killed.
Because I'll say why I'm giving you disadvantage. Is because Agdon is a very obstinate man.
He's an
And you
asshole.
You have so far done nothing to really prove that you could take him out, and he is very
Okay.
full of
It's
himself.
pretty even. It's a 10.
10? There is 6 of you, I believe. Yes.
Name Miku Rabbit.
Math.
1, 2,
Don't forget
There is,
Agdon, he's 7.
yeah, 6.
Aglan's
There
not
are
allowed
6 of you
to.
and 6 of you, 7 of them. And you don't know this, but they know that they can hop around these causeways freely, as they're used to the terrain. You are not, so they have the field advantage. He's kind of getting to give you a look, and he goes, "Nah, I'll give you this. You're pretty cute, and that's a good attempt. Unfortunately, I have some prior arrangements. Boys, get him!" And he will charge at you again.
Alright.
And with that, we'll go back into the initiative. So that was your turn,
Okay, that's fine.
uh,
I tried.
and we'll go with the.
That was a long
Hooligans.
6 seconds.
We paused.
That's what I think we're kind of going out of initiative for
That
that.
would have been out of initiative. The rest of us would have been looking around like,
Yeah.
going?
Like, flat out prepped for this shit to go sideways.
Yeah. Okay. One of the okay, I'll say all the ones in the boats are going to spend their turn getting close to the causeway. So that's their turns. So as they're rowing, Chimera, it is your turn.
I have no ranged weapons. Shit, I should have thought of that.
Oh, actually, sorry. two of these actually make one of these boats makes it before the other, and the two rowers now jump on the causeways. So they are kind of, they're not on your platform. Agdon is on your platform. The others aren't on your platform. They are on like the ones surrounding you. But this is such a chaotic like mess. Think like Spaghetti Junction, you know? Like it's such a chaotic mess of interlocking walkways that you theoretically could hit most of them. Some of them would take like your entire movement to get to though. So yeah. What are you doing?
How far is the nearest one from me?
The nearest one would probably be definitely within your movement. It's one of the ones that just hopped onto the causeways. You can kind of like you can maybe like hop onto another like an offshoot or a branch that will like lead to them.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, you split off and go towards that one.
And once I'm in range, I'm
Enrage.
immediately. I'm not a barbarian this time.
Oh, you played 20 barbarians.
I know. I really need to cut down on that. Ooh.
This is an intervention.
I mean, depending on how far this will go, might end up with one.
What are you doing?
As soon as I'm in range
Okay,
of
this
them,
happy.
I'm gonna just immediately smack him with my longsword and hope for the best.
Yeah, go for it.
I gotta go whacking.
Brigands. Ooh. Oh, fuck, I forgot about this.
That's another nat 20. I should
Ooh,
change
okay.
my dice. I should probably change my dice at some
No,
point.
it's
Okay,
fine.
get those
It's
ones
fine.
checked.
So that
I mean,
is
always should do the dice.
2d8.
Do that regardless.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
2d8.
don't have another one, so I'm gonna have to. And because I have 0 in strength, because I'm stupid.
It's all. Longsword isn't finesse. Never mind.
That's.
It's versatile, so you can two-hand it.
Yeah.
I've got
Are you
my shield
two-handing
and
it?
my other one.
Okay, so not two-handing it then. Yeah. Sure. I want to ask this now because I would like to reiterate: they're not humans, but they are still humanoid peoples, which means killing them is. It's a bit morally questionable, just a tiny bit. If you want to do it, it's fine by me. Go for it. But I will give you the option now, and for the new players at the table, I would like to reiterate: you can declare that you're doing non-lethal damage and just knocking them out. I wanted to say, want to put that forward there. A lot of you have never killed a person before. There's like could talk and was sentient and looked humanoid enough. Just putting that out there. That is it. I don't want to inform your decisions. I just wanted to point that out. So what are you doing?
I mean,
Chimera?
I'm definitely going for the non-lethal damage. Chimera has
Okay.
never killed a person. She's always been trained to never go for the kill.
Yeah.
Because adoptive father was a gladiator. They don't kill each other that often.
Yes. Not in what did we say, Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
not
think
in
that's what
Baldur's
we
Gate they
agreed on.
don't.
No.
Baldur's Gate probably gets the closest. People die accidentally in Baldur's Gate's Colosseums, but never on purpose.
Instantly.
In other
Usually
continents,
they
like,
just
yeah. In like to the desert in Arm, to the east, maybe they're a bit weird over there, but not in the South Coast, no. Not purposefully, at least. Heavy air quotes.
12 damage.
12 damage. Yeah, you kind of go up to him. He's not really expecting just a fast movement.
Bitch, I got 35 feet of movement.
You do.
Satyrs are fast.
And he kind of comes down with this claw in one hand, kind of a big overhead swing. And as you do, this is bad sword fighting technique. This is just to look cool. You reverse grip the sword, and you go up with the pommel and just like get him on the chin as he's going overhead with the swing, and he falls backwards unconscious.
Half sword it.
Nice.
You could half sword it. Well, you got the shield in one hand, so you can.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've got a
yeah,
shield
no,
in
sorry,
one
yeah.
hand. I could have just like bashed him in the face with a shield instead. Which
You
I
could
think
have,
would
but I
made
think that's pretty
this is
cool.
very
cooler.
satisfying clunk noise against the
It might have.
skull.
It might have. Out of curiosity, what kind of shield is it? Is it like a heater shield, or?
I'm not sure.
He doesn't have
there-
that's a
in the
shields.
fucking
I think that's so sad.
What do you want it to look like?
Yeah, it's just aesthetics. Please,
I'm trying to
wizards.
think.
And multiple classifications of
I know
shields.
I know there's like 3 like types of standard shields. There's the buckler, which is the smallest kind.
The three main kinds are bucklers, which are just round one-handed shields. Heater,
Yeah.
which is like the classic 3-pointed one that is hand up here and strap down here. And the tower shield, which is basically body-sized. It's just
Yeah,
a
I
big
couldn't
rectangle.
remember that middle one, but it's definitely the heater.
Heater shield. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like a kite shield is another
Yeah.
one. Yeah, very much. Just please, wizards, if you're just gonna add shields, add like a light armor shield, medium armor shield, and heavy armor shield to go with the armor types. Please, I'm begging you.
Because it would be goddamn cool.
Oh, you
Yeah.
get a +1 shield.
Oh my god, infuriating.
They should also let us add spikes to them.
There is.
That is a thing actually. But yeah.
Cool.
So,
Right.
my fucking rabid ravings aside, that is 1 down. And that is your turn, I believe, unless you have anything else you want to do. Cool. I need to get some more jovial battle music.
Cock this rabbit.
I forgot, they have very little hit points.
Go to
Where's the
sleep.
old one?
Unless
So-
Theo says
Hold on a
otherwise,
second, I think this might be the old one.
magic casters, we might have a little bit of difficulty declaring non-lethal damage.
It depends
Yeah,
what
no shit.
spell. But for the most time, I like to let you do non-lethal spells because I feel like if you have enough arcane control, it works. Especially spells like Magic Missile. You can absolutely do non-lethal Magic Missile. You can aim that shit like no one's business.
I want to non-lethally maul him with
Fireball.
acid.
Yeah, some spells don't work, but some do. Like anything that does like force damage can definitely be non-lethal, like Eldritch
Oh,
Blast.
yeah.
You could just melt his legs off.
It
It's
depends.
a bit morbid and a bit disgusting to look
It
at.
depends
but at
what
least he's out
spell.
of the fight.
It depends what spell. So that's your turn. Zaren's turn.
What is this non-lethal you're all talking about?
How far away is the closest one to me?
Chimera took out one of them. Yeah, there was another one that is definitely within range. I'll say that much. Once again, down in one of these offshoots. Probably on the same side that Chimera went down, but like a bit further ahead.
I'd like to bring out my bow if I can.
Yeah, sure.
How far away about would he be? Wanna see... I should be able to reach him without disadvantage, right?
Within, yeah, absolutely, yeah. You have a longbow, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
for the legs.
like minimum range of like what, like 120, 300 feet, something like that.
150 is...
150. Yeah, you could definitely hit him. Yeah, absolutely.
Then I would like to do that.
Okay. Non-lethal? Or lethal? You can do non-lethal with bow as well.
Non-lethal.
Okay.
23.
Then some people that hits. Some people are weird with bows, but you could definitely shoot him in the leg.
I want to aim for something that isn't a main artery.
As
all
long as,
that,
as long as it's not
yeah.
as long as it's not Achilles, will probably be good.
10. 10 damage.
Jesus. Yeah. You kind of this one's kind of hopping around. You get the bow out, and you kind of you keep a lookout. Luckily, with the kind of twilight setting of the Feywild, you're not opposed to or subject to any sort of sunlight sensitivity. And you listen for the footsteps, and you hear as the foot hits the floor on the walkway, the arrow looses, and this arrow goes straight, like just above the the patella, the knee bone,
My leg.
just above that, hitting the soft part ahead of it. He goes down, unconscious due to shock, assumedly. Probably not going to be walking for a while, if ever.
Aha!
That is another one
He ain't
down.
dead, but he is down.
That is another one down.
2 down.
As you learn from
5
Kai
down.
Sol, they have 9 hit points. But it is now their turn, and they've seen what you can do, and they're like, okay, we need to take it a bit more seriously now. So they're saying, fuck the boats, and they immediately, instead of rowing the boats, they hop off the boats and onto the causeway, and they will go for you. Since you two are alone and on, oh no, well you're not, but you are Chimera. So one of them will attack you, and he's
Fair
going
enough.
to this boy. He's going to actions. Do they have multi-attack? That would have been good to know. Damn it. Okay, he will take a swing at with the club though. This is... That's a 9 to hit. I don't think it does.
Nope.
He's gonna take a swing, and you put the shield up. Kind of bounces off. It's one of the sniper's turns. The lookouts have both stayed in the boats so far. And they can... they ready some crossbows, and one of them will fire one of these crossbows at you, Zaren. That's another 5! 10 to hit.
No.
I'm guessing that doesn't. Yeah, they loose the arrow. Who are you next to in the order? You're next to Nim and Hiyimi. Not exactly the best for defense. Yeah, with Hiyimi's small stature, you kind of just back up and end up you don't bump into Hiyimi at all, and the arrow just flies by. Or the bolt, I should say. These brigands can't hit for shit.
These guys suck.
Another brigand's turn. He's gonna come up to you again, Chimera. This time, I didn't realize this. They have pack tactics, so he gets advantage.
Oh no.
This is the ball game has changed entirely now that I know they can do that. Ooh, the metal dice as well. The metal, that's a 7 and an 8. Ah! That's a 12 to hit.
No.
Oh,
These
this
guys
is gonna be
suck.
fucking-
These guys
gonna
are
be
awful.
flat.
These guys fucking suck. They pick
Oh, he's gonna
fights, and they can't even aim. Okay.
We've not even gone through the first round of combat. I wouldn't egg on the fates to
Agdon hasn't gone yet.
crit.
I
that's
thought
one
we
of
fucking
them.
try it,
you,
bro.
but I've been regularly sacrificing cans of Pepsi to fucking Thor for luck here in battles.
Okay. However, it is
Big
Agdon's
man's
turn now.
coming in clutch.
It is Agdon's turn now. And he's gonna run straight up to you, Bluff.
Hi.
It's gonna be one of those like hand-to-hand combat fights that's really like there's so much sexual tension there.
Did call you
Flirting
cute.
in the middle of the fight.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Flirting in the middle of the fight while everyone else is hanging on for dear life.
Why are all my characters like this?
I think it's y'all like this, Callie.
Well, yeah, maybe.
So
Give
he'll
him a
take-
mask and he acts
he'll
how
do-
he really wants to.
I feel like he'll do super like Mario 64 like 3 hop, like small hop, bigger hop, and then like a flip and come down with this branding iron. That is a
I duck.
that's a 10.
Nope.
Yeah. You kind of duck, put one hand up and like on the cold part of the metal and push it up. You kind of like standing close because it is like it's a bit of like an awkwardly long weapon, so you kind of get in close. He then like kind of flips it around in his hand and tries to go down with it. There we go. That's a 24.
Okay, that'll do it.
Fucking time.
Oh no.
And you take. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be so happy.
Bluff dies the session.
12 points of damage.
12?
Oh god.
Oh.
There's 12 points
yeah,
of fire
monks
damage.
With glass cannons. I forgot
12 points of
about that.
fire damage as he puts this branding iron into your shoulder blade, and it fucking burns. You can smell like your fur burning and kind of like catching on fire a bit.
They have 17
as you do,
max?
as you do, you look up and he is gone.
Oh.
Everyone else, you still see him there. He hasn't
Nothing of
moved.
value was lost.
But Bluff, you don't see him.
Oh, that ain't good.
It's probably
And
now.
then he's going to use his bonus action. Why is there a D6 in my D20 pile? There are multiple D6s in my D20 pile. I've made a grave mistake.
Trickster.
I think I put the D6s I used for his attack roll in the D20 pile backs, and god damn it.
What?
He's gonna make a check. Your passive perception's 13.
Mine?
Yes.
What is it again?
10 plus perception.
Perception. No, it's 14.
14.
Yeah. Ooh.
He has advantage because he's invisible. You at least.
No, he doesn't.
That's actually worse. Okay. Numbers, math. 9 plus 7. 15. Okay. I'll do some thinking on that. But yeah, so as he puts you with this branding iron and you feel it burning, you feel it kind of come off your skin. It's like almost stuck to your skin a bit, and you feel like some of the burnt skin kind of like tearing under the fur. And you look up and he's gone. You didn't hear a thing. That's his turn. It's one of the snipers' turns now. And the snipers are going to take a shot at... This one's going to take a shot at... once again, you, Zaren, seeing the other one miss. Doesn't have pack tactics, because they're not in melee range with you. Finally, good numbers. 16. Good for me, at least. Not for you.
Hits.
Hit. Okay. E8. 9 points of damage.
And I'm fine.
Oh, Halo 2 snipers.
That's interesting. I don't know how that works. We'll say, as he shoots you with the crossbow, you look back down, and he is gone. Not quite in the same way that Agdon is gone either. Everyone else, the ones that weren't shot currently with the crossbow, you see them jump back up to the causeway into the mists and disappear as they use the hide action. Not particularly well, it turns out. You know what? Maybe you do see them. That's stealth. What's your passive perception? Oh, yours is 16, right? Yeah, you do see them. Never mind. They only got a 11 for stealth. So as you kind of get shot with them, you keep eyes locked on. You're a hunter. You're used to this. You're used to like taking a hit and keep on eyes on target. And you see them jump back into the mist onto like one of the further causeways. It turns out after they hit you, they shoot the light crossbow. They can immediately make the hide action. That's neat. I didn't see that. It is Hiyimi's turn. You've just seen Bluff be burnt to fuck and Zaren get shot. In what is effectively a drive-by, but on the water.
On the
Very
bio.
close to dying.
On the bayou. I can't do a
Finally,
Louisiana accent.
I finally get to bully people in D&D. Let's go.
Yeah, do it.
Rabbit run!
Let's go with the vicious mockery. Oh, that's the cantrip. Let's go with the hideous laughter and then get them with the mockery
You
later.
can go with vicious mockery. You can do vicious mockery now.
Can I?
It's a cantrip, it just means it's not a spell slot used.
It means it doesn't take any like magical energy to use.
So you can
Oh, cool.
constantly use vicious mockery.
you
as an
can throw
attack
those
and
things all day.
Never get tired of it.
Well,
Yeah.
what the
Okay.
turn?
How do I roll it? Is it?
Is it a saving throw?
I can't see because it's a bit cut off for me.
Can you read it? Oh,
Give me a sec. I've got my
if
book
you-
right here.
if you click the dice icon that appears when you hover over it, it should send the spell description to chat, and we can read it from there.
The dice icon.
S
Yeah, if you look over, there we go.
Okay.
Until
Dave.
you must succeed a wisdom saving throw, take 1d4 psychic damage, and have disadvantage on the next roll it makes.
Okay.
That's neat. Yeah.
What are you saying?
Yeah. What are you saying to the? First of all, who are you targeting?
Whoever's closest.
That would probably be Agdon.
Cool.
What are you saying to him?
Can I call him Hatsune Miku Rabbit derogatory?
He doesn't know who that is, but he doesn't like the sound of it.
You know the famous
weird.
bard Hatsune Miku?
It's canon, I guess.
Okay. So what? How?
So you don't have to roll anything. I roll a saving throw.
Oh,
So
okay.
saving throws in this are reactionary, right? You fall in a pit trap. You have to make a dexterity saving throw to jump out of the way. That kind of thing. It's
Okay.
a reactionary. So he has to make a wisdom saving throw to try and mentally ward off the effects of this enchantment magic.
This vicious insult.
Yeah. Also, I will mention, if you cast a spell slot, so a leveled spell, level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 9, you can't cast another leveled spell. You can only cast one leveled spell per turn. You could cast a level 1 spell and then a cantrip if one's an action, one's a bonus action, but you can't do both in the same. You can't do like a level 2 spell and a level 1 spell on the same turn. Just as a heads up in case you want to do that. Ooh, that is. What's your DC?
I don't know.
13.
It's
It says on
13.
the
It
thing.
says at the bottom.
Oh.
13? Okay. Oh yeah, it does. Just for you to know how to calculate it, it's 8 plus your proficiency modifier, which at this level is +2, plus your spellcasting ability, which is charisma for you, so +3.
Or it'll
13.
automatically do it, and it'll say at the bottom of the spell.
It will, but just so you know how to calculate it yourself. That is a 17 from him, so unfortunately he passes.
Yeah, it was a good insult.
It was. You kind of say that to him. He looks at you confused and goes, "Now, darling, I don't know who the hell that is."
While it's confused, can someone knock him off?
On their turn, maybe. It's one of the other brigands' turns. They will hop on and attack you, Kaisal. I will say.
No, those poor bastards.
I will say, kind of between the kind of chain is Kaisal on the main boardwalk, and then next to you, Kaisal, is one of the other brigands who's next to Chimera, who's next to the one that got knocked unconscious. Which means this one will get pack tactics, because you're kind of being like pincer attacked by these two brigands. Double 9s. That is 12 to hit. Nope, 13 to hit. Does 13 miss?
Yes.
Okay then. What kind of armor are you wearing, out of curiosity?
Chainmail.
Chainmail, yeah. You kind of, it comes with a swing. You just put one of these big, meaty forearms up and just bat it out of the way. Just make sure I got the numbers right. Yep, that's one hit. Yeah, that is his turn. He's very scared now.
Was
And
at
it's
that
your
moment
turn.
he realised
It's your turn, Kaisal.
Um,
This is the moment where, like, you hit someone with a baseball bat and it just, like, breaks and you're like, oh no.
and you just
Oh.
look up in absolute fucking terror because you
What are you
know
gonna do,
you're
Kaisal?
dead.
There's 2 of them pincering me.
One is at the front of you, one is to your right, if you're looking backwards.
How big are how wide are these boardwalks?
5 foot. 5 foot across.
Shit. Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
You
still
could get
want
past
to
him.
This is so annoying.
But you can walk past them because of an enemy. It's difficult terrain, and if you try to walk away, they will get attacks of opportunity.
So it's difficult terrain. How far am I away from Agdon?
Agdon, it doesn't. Correct me if I'm wrong. Walking through party member squares doesn't count as difficult terrain, right?
No. No.
In which case, it is. If we say you're all like, give or take 5 foot across, it's like 25 foot.
Am I on difficult terrain at the moment? These boardwalks count as...
No, sorry, no.
No?
I was saying to walk through an enemy square is difficult terrain. So if you wanted to walk past this heron.
To get next to Agdon, I'd have to walk through... What?
No, sorry. So it's so if we look from front to back, it's Agdon at the front fighting Bluff. Chimera's walked off. Nim, Zaren, Hiyimi, you, and then the Herringen behind you. So you could get to Agdon, but the problem is then you'd be in Bluff Square, so you'd have to walk forward past Agdon, which would be difficult terrain. I don't think with your movement you could do that.
Got 30.
Hang on. So it's what, 5? There's 5 party members in front of you currently, so it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 foot. It'd be 35 foot to walk to the other side of Agdon. Tragically.
Whatever. I'll just... There's one behind me, and then sorry, how many snipers are left?
2 snipers, both in the boats.
And the boats are behind
Thank you.
Agdon?
They're kind of around level with Agdon, but about 20 foot away, basically.
Fine.
Pythagorean theorem and all that.
I will turn around.
Yeah.
I'm just looking, just large. To him, it's just like I grow almost like larger and larger.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast my hex on him,
Okay. Yeah.
and then I will just attempt to absolutely just like probably like smash him into the water with my maul.
Right. Is Hex
So
bonus action?
I'm gonna, yes, a hex a bonus
Okay,
action.
cool.
To pick something as well.
And no saving throw, correct?
No, it's
Very neat.
I'm gonna
What score are you
take,
choosing?
Strength.
Strength. Okay. And you get out this big hammer from your back, right?
Yeah,
Same
I mean,
ball? Yeah. Oh,
That's what we like
fucking
to
hell.
say.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Cool. So he takes normal roll and normal roll. Takes 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh no, well, 11 points of bludgeoning and 2 points of necrotic.
Non-lethal or lethal?
Absolutely lethal.
Not quite exactly lethal, however.
This boy
Is you
is
take
jam on the floor.
you take this this maul because it's a maul. It has a flatter surface area than like a warhammer, for example. You take it and you kind of get it into his side, and you hear bones crack as like basically the entire head of this maul kind of sinks into this rabbit's flesh, and you like baseball swing him, and he goes flying like 10 foot away, and you hear like a very thick, viscous kind of splosh as it hits the water, and you see it slowly just get dragged under.
Yeah, at least he'll be tender.
And wet.
Is there any space I can move that'll get me just closer to Agda?
You can move, because Chimera moved out of the way, so you can finish your turn where Chimera was, but you would take an attack of opportunity from the Herringon next to you.
Oh, there's another one?
Yeah, there's one to your right.
Stupid rabbits, man. Yeah, fuck it. He's not got. Yeah, I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna ignore this.
Okay. Yeah, you just ignore it and walk away. He'll get attack. Not advantage this time because you killed his friend. The fucking 5 again. Doesn't hit. God,
I'll
for
just like hold up. Like,
Kelly and Patrick, this is flashbacks to Chloe's campaign all over again.
Yeah.
Bounce it off, barely paying attention to him.
Yeah, it just kind of like wobbles a bit. I think both the Herringon and you, Chimera, kind of look at Kaisal as this like Chloe kind of bounce off, and you both go, "Oh." You share a moment. You like
immediately like
you kind of share a moment.
Sad, and even I'm terrified of him.
You share a
Don't worry,
moment. You
mate.
look at each other and go, okay then."
He is
We
like
fight now.
he's like power walking towards Agda, just like dragging them all in one hand behind him.
It's a fucking JoJo's meme. Like, oh, you're approaching me as Kaisal just walks towards him. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Turn.
Nim's turn. With a 2 for initiative. It's tragic.
Theo, would you be able to let me know if anyone's within 10 feet of me at any time, by the way?
There are currently 2 people within 10 foot of you.
Okay, because I have a reaction that works if people are within 10 feet of me.
Okay. 3 people. There's no, you're behind Chimera, right? So there is now Kaisal, Zaren in front of you, Zaren behind you, and off on the boardwalk is also behind. So there's everyone in the marching order, right? So in front of you is Kaisal and Bluff, behind you is Zaren, Hiyimi, and off to one of the boardwalks is one of these Herringons. You can't quite get Chimera within that 10 feet.
That's fine.
She's just out
But
of range.
the Herringon's in 10 feet.
Yes, he is. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, do you get a level 2?
Yeah, I get it at level 2. Hello, Spores. Anyway.
Cool. Yeah.
So, first thing I'm going to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Do I notice some of them like sort of drop off into the mists around us, like just like vanish, essentially?
Not so much vanish, more so than like they're very accustomed to traversing this terrain. They know how the wind moves. They know how the boards are placed. So they just use that to their advantage, and they kind of almost like blend in with the wind a bit.
Well, I may as well level the playing fields, and I'm going to cast Fog Cloud centered on myself. Which is a 20-foot radius fog. Get it out. That way, we'll be able to navigate the boardwalks, but they won't be able to know where we are.
Okay, so what does that do?
Let me press it for you on Foundry.
Thank you, King. This is cool. That's a spell I don't see people use very often.
I've seen people use it a lot. I think the problem with it is that it also affects your party as well, so that's why
Yeah,
people
it's like
use it that
darkness,
much.
right?
It wants me to cast it somewhere on the map, so I'm just going to place it over there.
Cool. That's fine. You can get rid of it as well.
It's a 20-foot radius.
Activation. When you cast a spell, heavily obscured.
Yeah.
I don't have my DM screened out. What does that do?
I think that makes everyone's attacks at disadvantage, but correct me if I'm wrong.
Heavily obscured is the blinded condition.
Yes!
Lovely.
Which means that everyone within this radius, which is because it says that technically, like, it's only people within the sphere that are blinded, which means the snipers wouldn't be blinded. But
but they wouldn't be able to see us.
They wouldn't be able to see you, so I'm gonna say effectively they are blinded.
Well, yeah, you're heavily. Anyone who is heavily obscured, if you're trying to attack, like.
Right. True. Yeah.
Good.
Is
So blinded.
a twofold plan there?
There's everyone else in that radius.
But it is
Literally,
concentration.
I think every combatant is in that radius.
Okay. Cool.
So everyone is blinded, which means attacks against you have advantage, and your attacks have on creatures have disadvantage. But because everyone's blinded, it kind of like evens out.
I'm working against something that I've noticed that they're very good when they're working in tandem with each other. I noticed.
Yes.
And then I need to just check if Halo of Spores requires like any spell attack.
Line of sight. Oh, spell attack. Right.
Or if it's basically just me going, oh yeah, there's someone there.
If it requires line of sight, then obviously, you wouldn't be able to use it.
It does say C. Okay, but it's
just concentration. Okay.
It's a saving throw. That's why it's so potent. Okay, that's all right.
Is Halo Spell's concentration? Because it's not like a spell effect.
You mean Fog Cloud or?
Fog Cloud is concentration, yes, but Halo Spells isn't.
Oh, it's just I get to use it as a reaction every turn.
Was it a reaction?
Yes, and the reason it's so powerful is because it's a saving throw that they have to save.
Okay, I see. I thought it was. I thought you had to activate it. It was like an aura that you could activate. I didn't realize it was just.
I think it is.
There.
Yes. No, if I can see someone within 10 feet of me and I want to just do a D4 against them, I make you do a save.
Yeah.
I
thought you had to put it up. Okay, that's fine.
No, that's another thing which makes it more powerful.
Yeah. You have to see them, however, and currently you are blinded.
That's all right. So that was my action.
Okay. Yeah. As like I imagine like maybe from obviously feel free to take over, but like kind of from under your dress like a fog machine, just this roiling cloud of fog kind of expands outwards, and everyone is blinded. You can't see a damn thing.
It's not like a nice kind of white grey fog. It's very like dank green heavy fog.
Very fitting with the swamp.
Yeah. The thing I want to do is, did I see general location of where Bluff was last?
You know, because it's like I said, it's 5 foot boardwalk, right? So you know Bluff is about 15 foot in front of you.
Okay. I'd like to spend my movement, if possible, to kind of saunter my way up closer towards Bluff, knowing that they were previously hurt, and that'll be my sort of like, sorry, excuse me, could you just move along? Yes, sorry.
Yeah. I'll say you can kind of like, I'll say you can kind of like trade places with Kaisol and kind of like scuttle around each other.
If I am in someone else's space, just let me know.
Yeah, technically it would be in Kaisol's space. If you want, I'll let Kaisol, if you want, I'll let you kind of like take a couple steps back to like name and you swap places. If you want to, I don't know if anyone's here.
That's up to
Take a
Kaisol.
few steps back. You sure?
Okay.
Take it back, Carnival.
If you say
you take
no,
like a.
Nim's like, no, sorry, I need to get over to Bluff, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, it's your turn. Cool. Speaking of Bluff, it's your turn.
Everyone wants a piece of me. Alright. So, Agdon disappeared from me?
Yes.
Okay.
He looked up and he wasn't there.
disappeared now.
Yeah, but
And
then a
that's
fog
the
cloud
cloud, as he's
appeared.
fine. Yes.
So, okay. Well, I can't do anything to heal myself, so... Unless... Hang on. Unless...
Oh,
Unless what?
oh no! Is it concentration?
No.
Oh, hold on.
No, I don't. I don't have that. I thought I had something that I don't have. Never
Okay.
mind. Okay. In that case, I couldn't see Agdon anyway.
Nope.
So I'm just gonna assume he's still somewhere vaguely near me. I'm gonna call
Okay.
out. I mean, after that performance, are you sure you want to keep going on this plan of action? You really sure? And fuck it, I don't care if you reply.
Anything.
Yeah. Nearly.
I'm gonna goad you.
How long do you think this man's been doing this?
Apparently not very long with his cruise anything to go by.
Where's he on again, Bluff?
Well, I just made it. The rest of them is alright. Anyway, I'm a monk, you know. I'm gonna just sort of attempt to hit in the vague area where I thought I saw him last. It's smoke anyway. I'd have disadvantage anyway, so.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You have disadvantage because you're blinded, but you have advantage because he's blinded.
Yeah.
Technically, it cancels out.
That's a good point. All right. Just a normal attack roll?
Actually, you're technically better off than you were when the fog cloud wasn't there, because he was just invisible then. So you would have had disadvantage then, and you wouldn't have had any sort of advantage. So you are technically better off now. So the fog cloud worked.
That is useful.
In a weird way, because like disadvantages and advantages just don't stack. Like if you have disadvantage 2 times and advantage once, they all cancel out for some fucking reason.
This is where we're glad Theo isn't the type of DM who homebrews is like, oh no, disadvantage is actually a -5.
No.
It's a normal attack roll, right?
Think about it. Straight attack roll, yeah.
Okay. Oh, how do I do
I guess it makes sense because like if he's invisible and he can see you, he can just dodge your attacks very easily. But he can't see where your attacks are coming from because he's blinded as well, so it makes sense. 14?
14? Okay.
You swing and you just keep swinging and you're hitting nothing but fog.
Can I use a key point to do flurry of blows?
You can do a bonus action attack. Wait, how does it work? I always forget which order it goes in.
I've played monks enough to know how that works.
Mind if I just have a quick read of your character sheet?
Go ahead, King.
So it's if you, I think it's if you take the attack action. Oh no, it's flurry of blows.
Yeah, after you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Yeah. So you
Wait, so
use
you can-
monk.
okay,
If you
so-
attack, you can use your bonus action to make 1, but if you spend a key, you can make 2 instead.
Okay. Yeah, so that replaces your martial arts bonus action attack with key point bonus action attack. So yeah, if you want to do that, you can.
Okay. So it's 2 more attacks, right?
Yeah, you kind of you go for like a palm strike, just hit fog and kind of think, okay. So you go for like, because you're a rabbit, right? You've got long legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you think, okay, arms aren't working, so you go for a kick instead, because that has like a bit of a longer reach, and then you connect.
And the damage
Roll
on that
damage.
one is 6 damage.
Ooh, yeah, that's pretty good damage.
Yeah, that's pretty spicy. And the second attack. Not as good. Not as good. 13. So that's not gonna hit.
Yeah, you go for the kick, you follow through on it, you swing the leg up and bring it down, and by this point someone's already moved back, and you kick into the floorboard as you hear it crack under your heel. Do rabbits have heels? You know what I mean.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. They do.
Like, my
It's just
keyboard's-
a hell of a
my
lot
keyboard is-
higher up than you'd think it is.
Yeah, my keyboard is directly to my right, I just have to like put my arm over here to do fucking like hit point typing. It's very awkward. Is there anything else you want to do? Is that your turn?
I
Wait.
think that's my turn. Yes? Hello.
No, sorry. Ignore me.
I will.
Oh no!
Oh
Full
no.
disclosure, Agdon has uncanny dodge, so he could half damage if he could see the attacker. But he is blinded!
It's a good thing you can't say anything.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nim, you are an angel.
Bigger than I thought. Yeah.
This is the best use of fog cloud I've ever had in all of the
It really is.
campaigns
It
I've
really is. It is one of the Brigand's turns. This is the one that is attacking you, Chimera.
Oh, by the way, at the end of my
He's
turn,
blind. Oh, yeah?
can I call out, don't kill any of them, unless you've already killed them.
That's
In
all.
which case, still just try not to
So's
kill
already
them.
turned one into jam.
Never mind the jam. Let's keep the others alive.
Okay, so everyone hears Nim call it. Not Nim, sorry. Bluff called this out from the fog. As this Erringun will just take a swing at you, Chimera, with wild abandon. technically still this is a normal roll because disadvantage cancel out. Because he's blinded, you're blinded, you're just swinging into thin air. The fucking 7 doesn't hit. 11.
Nah.
You didn't even know that he's attacked you. You just hear like a whoosh, and that's it.
Blind. Blind. We're all blind.
Next is your turn, Chimera.
I'm gonna smack this
I
bitch.
so hope you miss, just for the comedy of it.
Let's find out. That is 17.
17 hits.
Yes.
Oh, that would be funny. As you kind of hear where the club goes past you, and you kind of use that to think, okay, he's there, and you go for the stab.
Bro,
Oh, no,
imagine if
stab.
I actually took like fucking blind fighting as my martial, my fighting style.
Mm.
I would be in my element here.
It would be very good, yeah. Unfortunately.
That is 5 damage.
5 points of damage? Yeah. You definitely like hit something, and you do feel like a cut being made. It was a shallow wound. Just half hit points, but it was shallow. Because I assume you're going for non-lethal.
But a flesh
Yeah,
wound.
obviously.
Meanwhile, you've taken off an entire arm.
I just severed a couple of tendons. Motherfucker can't even move anymore.
Just scratch.
Ooh, 4 hit points. Ooh. Sounds
Just
done.
put a scratch.
You
No,
are blind.
taking your arms off.
Basin?
I may or may not have totally zoned out.
That is fine. There is a big fog cloud and everyone is blind.
Okay.
You're blind. Yeah, get used to it.
You can't see anything.
Alright.
You can't see the mask on your face, kinda. It's that, like, thick of fog cloud.
I am completely blind. Do I know where any enemies are?
You remember where they
Do I
were?
remember?
Yeah. You're an explorer, you're a hunter, right? Like, you have a pretty good mental map of your surroundings. So you know where they were, but it's been a couple seconds since then. You don't know where they are. But you can make an attack.
Sure. Let's just attack the fog.
Yeah. Now here's the
See
thing.
nothing wrong
because,
with that.
Because technically, like with everyone else, the attack is a normal roll. Because you have disadvantage, because you are blind, but they have advantage to be hit, because they are blind and can't dodge, which means it cancels out. And it makes sense for martials, for melee attackers. For ranger, it makes less sense, because you're not like physically there and can just like reach out. But mechanically, that's how it'll go. And I don't feel like cooking you out of a weird technicality. So we'll go with it. It's a straight
More like-
roll.
Used to hunting, I'm used to leading my shots.
I feel like you're
Where
quite
would
used
they
to.
have gone in these
You used to like
situations?
you used to shooting into foliage, right?
You can like hear things and you can like guess.
Yeah,
They also
that works.
have no idea that like you're even going to shoot at them, so they have
They have no idea to like duck or anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're used to like following animals into like into dens and such. So you're pretty used to doing cold shots. So yeah, go for the shot. Straight roll.
I want to do the anime thing of like big bang attack and then loose the arrow.
Yes.
21. I don't know what I
21, that
hit, but I
hits.
hit something.
You hit me, I die.
You hit a rabbit person. Well, I don't know which one. Where were you?
Oh no,
Oh,
Bluff!
not Bluff.
I need to know in what direction you were aiming. Like who
One of
were
them.
you aiming for? Were you aiming for the
rabbit
person
folk.
fighting Chimera? One of the snipers on the boats? Like who were you aiming for?
I guess the person fighting Chimera.
Okay. I
Making
forgot what all of
sense.
these begins are.
The arrow flies through the fog. You hear a thunk and a scream. Not sure which
Okay,
one
yeah.
to scream.
Roll damage. Roll
I
damage.
have no hit
Scream.
something.
Roll damage.
Dreamer reacting. Oh, it's so cute.
6.
Now here's the thing. How does non-lethal work with blinding? Because you can't see where you're shooting. You just know they are shooting in the vague direction.
Like it's up to you.
I'm gonna murder this man. This man is dead.
I think the case is if you can't see where you're shooting and you hit them, you most likely hit something important.
I mean,
I
just
feel
aim
like-
lower.
Yeah.
Aim lower.
Yeah, I was thinking, I'm assuming you're wanting to go non-lethal for this, right? With Bluff,
Kind of.
because Bluff called out,
Probably.
like, Bluff did say, like, don't kill him.
We don't have to listen to me, but
Like,
listen
You
to
don't have to
requests.
listen to me, but
I'm
will
not
you?
gonna, like, be heartbroken if I accidentally hit something, but I'm trying to aim lower.
Okay, so with that, you do, you know how tall they are. You try to aim below waist level. Not below waist. You know what I mean?
Aim
And
to
you
the
definitely,
dick.
you shoot. There's a moment of not silence. Everyone's fighting. You shoot. There's a second. You hear a, and then shit. As you hit something.
Definitely hit something.
As Chimera, like emerging, dispersing out from this fog, falling onto you, is this Herringon you're fighting, with an arrow in his hip, as he's kind of just like held the wound and like fallen over. You're just kind of like,
I
kind
have
of like holding him, like,
Sure.
That is the one fighting you, who is technically not this one. I think I got the wrong stat sheet. It's fine. They're all rabid folk.
Hey.
They're all the same.
So yeah, that is your turn, Zaren. I assume your like favored foe requires you to be able to see. So you probably can't use that.
Hang on. Wait a minute. I'm gonna check.
You can't keep a read on someone that you can't see, right?
It might be more spiritual
How
than
close
light.
am I to them?
Let us check. This is the character sheet.
Because if I am close enough, I should be able to.
Where's the?
It just says if you hit them. I can add a d4 to it if I hit them.
I mean, you already took them down to 0 hit points, so you don't need to.
Yep.
You have to mark them though, right?
Mhm.
You have to like, yeah.
Is this favored foe or is this?
Yeah, this is favorite foe.
Favorite foe, yeah.
Favored foe. You don't. It's like fucking magic, dude. Yeah, that's
wow.
like the one upside it has to Hunter's Mark. Is I don't
Gotcha.
think it's just like when you hit. And
When I
Right.
hit it, I can mark it.
Right. Cool.
But I don't,
well,
I
this
don't
one is-
need to
this one is
mark him,
unconscious
he's at
already, yeah.
0.
It's this Brigand, who is a new combatant, technically. He's gonna run up, and who's in the back? Well, he doesn't know who's in the back. He's gonna swing. It's you, Hiyimi. You're in the back. You're gonna get swung at.
What? I heard my name. I wasn't paying attention.
What do I see?
We're in combat. Fucking get your head in the game.
What do I see, Hiyimi?
No.
13.
You got a fucking 12. As your wings, you're used to like wind pressure, right? You kind of feel it on the wings as the wind gets brushed towards you as someone tried to swing at you and missed. These fucking rabbits. Sniper's gonna take a
Guys
shot.
suck. These guys so bad.
I would also mention you haven't hit either. Who is this ranger shooting? This is the one who is hidden. So he's gonna shoot at Kai's. It's advantage and disadvantage don't stack, so never mind. He's gonna shoot at fucking. Hang on, there's 6 of you. I'm gonna roll a d6.
Hey, I'll die.
Nim. 12. Does a 12 hit? No, sorry. 13.
Oh, yeah, no, that hits.
Okay. I forgot what damage this does. D8 plus 3. 4 points of damage.
4 points. Let me do a con save for you.
Oh yeah, for concentration. Thank you. DC 10.
Has to be at least 10, yeah.
Yep.
Ooh.
Ooh, I lose concentration on the fog cloud.
So as there's a tung, as this crossbow gets shot, you feel a pierce in your side as this ball hits into you. As you do, you kind of get very woozy. You're not used to being like hit with purpose, right? You're not like a combatant. You haven't gone in many fights before. So you kind of take a second, and the fog just dissipates, and now everyone can see everyone again, except for Bluff. You still can't see Agdon.
Where's this fucking gun? Come back.
Fog cloud is down. It's one of the Brigand's turns. He's gonna see you holding
my disguised self before that came down. I'm so annoyed.
Tragic. He sees you. Someone's kind of in a crowd. He sees you holding the one that's kind of like knocked down, Chimera, and he's gonna go for a swing at you. No one's nearby because he's unconscious, so it's a straight roll. That was almost a natural 20. It was a 18.
Oh, that just hits. Fuck.
It would have been a 20. Oh boy. I don't think these guys are hit yet. I know what the clubs do.
Oh, can I see any Herringons within 10 feet of me now?
This one will be out of range, so not currently. I think. No, that's incorrect. There is one attacking Hiyimi currently.
Okay, my reaction, he needs to make a con save. 13, please.
DC 13 con save. 18 plus con.
Oh, never mind. That's my reaction.
You take 3 points of damage, Chimera, as he bonks you with the club. It's a D4 plus 2. It's a shit club. Sniper's gonna take a shot at... You're gonna take a shot at... Okay, we'll go for Kaisal. You murdered man.
Is there...
Was a 15 hit.
Haha, no.
What's your AC?
17. So
Damn,
16,
how'd you get 17?
16 with the armor, and I have a defense fighting style for +1.
Oh, yep. No, as like unflinchingly, it just kind of hits into this chainmail, cracks, falls off, and you don't like clock it at all. Agdon's turn. You are gonna clock this, however, as he jumps over Bluff. Kinda. You don't know.
I
You can't see him.
sense it. Something just happened.
You feel a little bit of air movement over your head.
Actually, fuck it. As he moves past you, he's gonna take a swing at you, Bluff, with advantage.
No. Why? I'll die.
Does a 22 hit?
No, it doesn't.
Go
Why would
roll.
it?
I don't need to roll this. I rolled really low. 5.
Well, I'm down. Bye, guys.
Lamayo,
You are not taking
Lamau,
death saves.
Wait, what? Oh,
You are
Wait,
not
what?
taking death saves.
great.
Oh,
Good.
so they're also doing non-lethal.
No.
Heal me though. This is embarrassing.
Yeah, you don't know he's not taking death saves. You just see Bluff drop. This vacuum is so loud. I'm sorry if I increase the volume, but I can't hear myself talk. He's gonna take a swing at you, Kaisal. Yeah. It's a 21 hit, Kaisal, and I know it does.
So, yeah.
Oh boy! Actually, that's too bad. 9 points of damage.
Heal.
And as he sticks this branding iron into you, you feel it kind of burn away your skin. It's fire damage. You're not a tiefling. Never mind. It kind of burns into your skin. The skin kind of darkening on where it does. You see him almost get cloaked in something, and he is gone, invisible.
Oh, is it Brand? Oh.
Oh no.
Okay then, that's a fun roll. Okay, yeah, and that's his turn. Hiyimi, it's your turn. You can still see Agdon. It is currently only Kaisal and Bluff, who is unconscious, who are affected by this poker.
I'm fucking dead.
Oh my god, he fucking dead.
Oh my god, he fucking dead.
Oh, cool. Well,
There's a dude currently trying to beat you with a club.
They should get
Can
a
I-
fly swatter.
can I cast Thunderwave?
Ooh.
And then can I healing word Bluff back to life?
Hang on. Can you read to me what Thunderwave does?
Where there?
I should work on an injury table. That sounds fun.
Can you
Oh,
press
wait,
time?
how do I bring up the information? Oh, D&D Beyond. I can't be fucked with that.
I don't know D&D Beyond, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, I
Wait,
can.
here we go. I got it right here.
Cool. What does it say? Is it a saving throw from everyone around you?
I can tell you can't do the thing you want to do
A
because
wave
that
of
makes
thunderous
it
force
well.
sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes. So that would include the party as well. So if it's a 15-foot cube, it doesn't say 15-foot radius. I assume it's 15 foot in total. So it's about that would be the person behind you, as well as Nim and Hysol, who would get hit by this blast.
Let's see, what's the action economy on this? Can you actually do this? I'm not sure you
No,
can do healing word on
unless
Thunderwave.
Theo's
Thunderwave is one
actual
action.
thing.
Healing word, however.
Is Thunderwave a level spell?
Both first
Yes,
level
it
spells.
is.
Yeah.
They're both first level spells. This is what I was saying about earlier. Because
Oh.
this takes a spell slot for you to use. Mark off one spell slot. You can't then
I
use
don't
another
remember this
level spell.
rule. Is this new? Because
I
that
literally said that last
No.
turn. I said that
because
last turn.
In previous games, I'm sure I've done that exact combination of things and it was fine.
Well, you shouldn't have been able
Word is
to.
a bonus action.
Well, then it was
Both
Henry's
first
fault,
level
and Henry didn't
Yeah.
remember it.
They're both
Well,
first
then
level spells, so
I'm
you
gonna dagger him, and then I'm still gonna heal him word.
Okay, yeah, go for the stab then. Well, attack roll.
Bum, bum, bum.
Unless you have a special ability that lets you use more than one spell slot.
How do
per
I
turn.
how do I roll a thing with the dice? Is it just
It's
a 20?
D20 plus your attack modifier.
I don't know what my attack modifier is. How
It
do I
should say on the
find that?
weapon. If not, if it's a dagger, it's your dexterity plus proficiency.
Well, it can be dex or strength.
Okay, I'm
Most
just.
people with it would go for dex.
Oh, how the fuck do you roll on this shit? This is so bad.
/R D20 plus modifier.
I don't know what the modifier is. I can't find it.
What is your
I'm
dexterity?
looking at your character.
19 plus whatever my modifier is.
What is your dexterity?
Plus
Plus
2.
4.
So it's plus 2
Oh.
plus proficiency. And your proficiency is
Plus 2.
Proficiency, what?
Oh my god.
the proficiency is a general bonus that you have as a class. They all scale the same. It all starts at plus 2. Anything you're proficient in is something you are trained to do. You are trained with this skill or this weapon, that kind of thing. So if I say you're proficient in something, or you have proficiency in something, it adds your proficiency bonus. Since you are trained with daggers, it is the d20 plus your dexterity, because it's a dagger, plus your proficiency bonus, because you're proficient in it. And like I said, it's dependent on your class level. It starts at plus 2. I think it goes up by 1 every 4 levels.
Yeah,
So,
but the thing is, I'm confused about is that I can find my dex and I can
Somewhere
find
around.
my dice, but I can't find what the proficiency is.
it should be on the sheet somewhere. Regardless, it is plus 2 at level 2. It doesn't get plus 3 until like level 5.
On
So don't
Foundry,
worry
about
it's,
that
for a while.
it's directly above the list of like all the different skills you can roll. At least it's on mine.
Okay, so it's above that on D&D
So
bonus.
what, it's
like,
19 plus 2 plus 2?
yes, so 19 plus 4, which is 23. So yeah, that definitely hits.
Which definitely goddamn hits.
I'll fuck it up, so.
And then damage.
And damn it, hold on. What I daggered, didn't I?
Yes.
Yes.
This window is too small, I can't
Wait,
see.
Are you using your dagger, or are you using the magical sword that Sir Talawar gave you, which is basically a dagger to you?
Is
That's
there a
its full title.
difference?
I assume you're using the magical sword. So what that is, it's what's called a +1 weapon, which means you get +1 to your hit roll and +1 to the damage roll. So that 23 becomes a 24 because it's +1, and your damage is the dice roll, which is a D4 for a dagger, plus your dexterity, plus the +1 because it's a magical weapon.
If I click this, will it tell me what I have to roll for damage? Because I can't see it on this fucking
It's a
sheet.
D4 for a dagger.
D4. Okay.
Yes, it's the pointy one.
4.
4.
Yeah.
Is it 4 in total, or 4 on the dice?
4 on the dice.
4 on the dice. So it's 4 on the dice, plus a dexterity, plus a +1 because you're using a magical sword.
So 7?
Yes.
Oh damn!
Yeah. It's almost like Hiyimi got given a magical weapon by a Knight of the Fae Queen. Who would have thought?
Fair enough.
As you whip out this this very nice like almost dagger-sized kind of rapier that was previously belonged to Sir Talavar, and you just go for him. You stab him. I forget which one is attacking you, so we'll say it's this man's. I haven't numbered these, so they are just in an order. I apologize. Forgive me. And then you wanted a healing word, yes?
Yeah.
So there's bonus action.
Do I have
Marcus
to
plus
roll
one.
the healing word, or does...
You do have to
both
hold.
do that?
You have to roll the healing word. Yeah.
Okay, so...
So don't forget to mark off a spell slot. You're 1 down.
Hit points.
And yeah, then you roll the dice.
Where do I mark off this?
If you're on D&D Beyond, next to your level 1 spells,
Oh,
there should
I
be a couple
see.
like square boxes, and you can like tick one of those. Yeah.
So would I roll a D? Is it D6?
It should stay on the spell.
Well,
I know what it is. I just want you to find it.
I can't find the information anywhere.
What are you?
What are you seeing?
Well, it's not on Foundry, so I'm just like I'm having to keep going between 2 different windows.
It definitely should be
Regain
on Foundry.
1d4 plus 3 hit points.
Yes.
Why didn't it just say that on Foundry? I don't know. That's 6.
Spell book.
6?
Healing word.
6.
Yep.
Thank you.
It says hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Now roll
Alright.
d3s.
Now here's a question.
You gain 6 hit points, Bluff. Yeah.
Am I correct in saying that it's the brand? And if so, if I'm correct, does that heal the brand? And I can see him
It does
again.
not heal the brand. No.
Ah, shit. It might not even be that.
It is a magical effect transferred through the brand. You are
Ah,
effectively
shit.
cursed.
I'm right though, so
Well, that's my knowledge. Bluff might not know that.
that's a win for
Bluff will
me.
have to roll, Bluff will have to roll me Arcana.
Bluff will not
If
do
you
that.
want to- if
Bluff,
you want to
Bluff
figure
is not
that- figure
smart
that out.
enough for that. Bluff has
Okay,
a
then,
minus 1
but
in
you know it.
intelligence, but I know
But
it.
you know that. Yes.
And that makes me happy.
Okay. Well, so that's Hiyimi's turn. Next is Brigand's turn. I forget which one this is. This is the one you just stabbed. He's not very happy with that, so he's gonna hit you back.
Were you speaking to me then?
Yes.
Sorry, I read a message and I
15.
lost my ability to listen.
It's 15 hit.
What are you asking me for?
Because I'm attacking you.
Yeah, but what are you asking me for? Like
Your
what?
armor
what
class.
number? Okay, 13.
We'll learn the rules one day, I swear. 13, so 15 does hit. He rolled a max on his dice as well. Twins. You take 6 points of damage as he hits you around the head with a club.
6, is that it? Bruh, weak as fuck.
You did 7. What do you mean?
Very
talking
small margin
someone
for-
in smacking range. Kaisol's turn.
Okay, so I still can't see.
Gone.
No, you can see now. Well, you can't see.
The fog cloud is gone,
Boy.
but you can't see
I
Agdon.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. But he hasn't gone out of my range. So I'd imagine I'd be
Okay,
able to
you
hit
know.
Sick. Well, I'm just gonna fucking just like swing my club around me and try hit him.
Okay, yep, roll attack roll with advantage.
More like this.
Oof.
10. You like take a swing down because it's a narrow boardwalk, right? Like you just think he'll be in front of me. You smack down and you just go through air, and your maul just gets like caught up in the floor as you crack down with it. Was there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I will then. Yeah, fuck. Yes. I'll then use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. Yeah.
My hex.
What does your Shield of Faith look like?
I don't know. I think it's just like I almost it's like almost a bit like a shadowy dark clouds. It's almost like obscuring me more than there is like almost like a physical shield.
Yeah, that's cool. Nim's turn. You've been shot.
Nim, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, so as Nim gets shot, because she was trying to use her reaction the other turn,
Right.
as she gets shot, you see blood trickling out, but as the blood's trickling out from this bolt hitting as well, the little, like, kind of glowing yellowy ambery spores are pouring out from that wound, sort of making very small little bits of firefly. And he tries to summon them over to him. Arrow the Herringon doesn't work. This turn, because my other plan was ruined by the fog cloud going down.
Yeah.
I'm going to become a symbiotic entity and spend my action, expend a wild
shape.
wild shape charge.
Mm-hmm.
It's an action, isn't it? Symbiotic entity. Yeah, it is. To empower myself,
Okay.
where most of my skin you'll see the veins pop up all over my face. They'll start glowing like a nice green, let's say, and then like a I've not noticed it until now, but there is an aura around me, and all of a sudden, all these little spores coming off of me, the mud and all the moss start glowing the fireflies out of my wound. It's for benefit, Theo.
I don't know what this is. 8 10 of HP. Well, double damage dice if you heal spores. Ooh.
I'm 23 out of 19 at the moment.
Jeez.
As an action, as far as I'm aware.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's an action to kind of embolden yourself with this necrotic energy.
And then I'm sort of gonna try and find Bluff, and start
Bluff.
making my way there.
Yeah. Agdon is now closer to you. Kaisal is in front of you, and Agdon is in front of him. And then Bluff is then in front of Agdon.
I'm gonna get closer to Agdon.
Okay.
The way I want to position it, I don't know how it's working in your head, but between Bluff and Agdon.
Between Bluff and Agdon? Sure, you can do that.
Try and get myself, even with a
Yeah.
limited room.
Sure, we'll go with that.
I'm going to unsheath what looks like a very dirty, kind of rusted scabbard, but inside of it is quite a very clean, very elven-looking scimitar.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Go for an attack roll then.
I can't. It's
Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah, true.
That's me just brandishing it for.
In which case,
role
yeah,
play
you
purposes.
go for the draw, and that'll be your turn. Next is Bluff's turn.
Ugh.
You are on the floor in massive pain.
Cool.
Oh, it's like waking up every day.
Okay. Still can't see Agdon.
Nope. You look up, he's not there.
Now I'm a monk.
That is correct. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm so proud of myself. I'm used to spotting things, you know, and gambling. Can I just like try and like pick out maybe if I can like figure out where he is? Like I don't know, wet footsteps on the boardwalk or something.
You can use an
Disturbances in the
action to
air.
search for him.
An action? Oh.
Yes, that'll be an action.
I don't want to use an action. Okay, never mind. I can't really hit anyone else. I've only got melee, so
You see Kaisal swinging wildly in front of him, so you assume that's where he was.
that's useful. I can't really do anything else, so I guess I'll try again and hit him.
Yeah. Attack with disadvantage. We consult the DM screen.
Doing a big think.
Yeah, search. Make a perception check or an investigation check to find something. That is an action on your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll try and hit him.
Yep. Attack rolls with disadvantage.
Okay.
The big punch.
17.
Ooh, the big punch.
The big punch, 17.
You see where you see Kaisal swing down. You think, okay, he was in front of him. He's not anymore. He's moved to the side. You go for the kick, and you think you do connect with something, and it's a hard metal shield. As you hit your foot off of the shield,
Flurry of blows.
it really hurts.
Does he take damage for that?
He does not take damage from the shield. No, I'm not
Maze-
that cool.
Maze flurry of blows, please.
You can spend another key point.
Yay.
You're
that's-
burning through these fast.
I only got 2, so that's my other one.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah, make 2 more attacks.
Well, they're both with disadvantage, right?
Yes.
17 again.
You go for the same place and you kick back into the shield. You're just trying to like push through it at this point.
And the roll crush your fingers. That's not the correct roll. That's not gonna hit either way.
Well,
So,
I thought you were going for the
yeah. You kind of you go once, go twice, hit into the shield. You try to go from a different angle and you miss. You think he's probably more to the right than the left, which way you aimed for.
okay.
And that is your turn.
And can I just like call out again, just because I'm a
Yeah.
dick? And just feel like, come on, man, really? You gotta keep this up. Look at all your guys. They're on the ground. You don't want this. We don't want this.
His turn. There's a dude attacking you.
Swing.
Yeah, go for the swing.
Simple as that.
It's dragged on within 10 feet of me.
God, why is this?
He is, yes.
Yeah.
Make a con save as Bluff gives him a second chance.
That is
Con save.
16.
Con save 17. I'm
Passes
sorry,
the
Patrick.
time. Team from
I'm sorry.
Chimera.
17 to hit. That hits.
16.
16 still hits.
Okay. 4.
4. Who? I don't know who you're hitting. I should have numbered these guys. I assume
Yeah.
it's this man's. I really should have numbered these. I assume it's this man's.
The guy that's closest to me.
Yeah,
The weak one.
we'll go with that
I
one.
can't see the screen either, mate. So I'm just going off of what everyone else
It
tells
wouldn't
me.
help you. There is no battle map for this.
Ah, fair enough.
It's all theater to the mind. Yeah, no, you get a good hit in. Is that your turn?
I have action surge.
You can action surge if you want to, yeah?
I am going to.
Okay, you get another action.
I'm just gonna smack him again and hope I knock
Go
him
for
out
the
this
hit.
time. That is 21.
21 hits, yeah. You hit the first time, and it definitely, like, you get a solid connection. He's kind of staggered, but he's not out yet, so you think it just... Okay, one more time. It's go unconscious this time. Roll damage.
That is an 8. That is max damage.
8, yeah. That definitely knocks him unconscious.
Hulkbuster style. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Gotta sleep, exactly.
Yeah. Just kind
Yeah.
of doing the whole WWE with
That's three Ws.
the shield and saying,
www.fuckyouup.com.
www.com. www.twitch.tv/Shrinebird, which is where we are currently. Zaren's turn.
Make sure to hit that follow, wink.
Can I try and take a shot towards Longscarf?
You can try. Nim and Kaisel are in the way, but you can try.
Can I move so that they're not in the way?
Lean.
You can move. The thing is, back and forward. If you move back, you would walk past the guy that Hiyimi's fighting. If you walk forward, that's where Agdon is. So you can walk back and try to like move on to another plank, but you would take an attack of opportunity from the guy Hiyimi is fighting. Or you can try to attack Agdon currently with a. I'll give him like half cover, so it's +2 AC. Because there's people in the way currently.
I'll take the shot.
Take the shot. Yeah, go for that.
Damn.
22.
What?
AC 21. You just hit. You just hit. as you kind of, Kaisol's a big fella, but as he's swinging, you kind of crouch down, aim under him. Bluff is not that big of a fella, and you go for the hit. And as the shield is coming out to block Bluff's kicks, you do get him in the side. However, as you do, roll damage first of all.
Seven, but can I cast Zephyr Strike?
What does that do? If you can post in chat, that'd be great.
I cannot, it's on Foundry. It's on
Yeah,
D&D Beyond, I mean.
Oh, didn't Beyond. I fucking set up the boundary thing. Use boundary, bastards.
No.
Patrick is paying for it out of his own pocket. Thank you, Patrick.
You move like the wind. Until the spell ends, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Once before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack roll on your turn. The attack that deals an extra 1d8 force damage on a hit.
Is that
Whether you
an
hit or
action? A
miss,
bonus
your
action?
walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of that turn. It's a bonus action.
Okay, you would have to cast it before you hit.
I know I've hit
Can I
this
do
turn.
Yeah. It's a bit late for that now.
Dang it.
You know for next time though. You can cast it now, and I think the spell lasts for like a minute. So you can cast
it
it now,
lasts for a
and
minute.
it'll take effect next time you hit, but it won't take
Sure.
any effect for this attack. Yeah. So as you hit, you like I said, you kind of get down and aim for the shot. As the shield goes up to block Bluff, it looks like what would be a solid connection straight to his side, but just as it hits him, he pushes it out of the way with his hand, and he uses his uncanny dodge to take half damage.
You did hit him though, so I think you get
did
to
hit him.
use your favored enemy thing.
You do, yes.
Hey! Favorite foe.
That's for next turn.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trusting you to keep track of that because I don't know how it works. I haven't played with the new Tasha's Ranger.
I can read out favorite foe for you, if you want.
It's fine. Don't bother. I trust you to keep track of it. Tell me what it does currently.
Yeah, it'll apply for the next time you might hit him.
The first time on each of your turns that you hit the favored enemy and deal damage to it, including when you mark it, you can increase the damage by 1d4.
Okay.
So
yeah. You can increase the damage. Yeah.
Increase the damage.
Yeah. This will technically also be halved, but you can still increase the damage. Yes.
I deal all in all, like with it cut out, it's 4 damage to.
More in total. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, he's a rogue. Yeah, rogues are notoriously bastards. As you do hit, but this guy, like I said, he's been around for a while. It kind of goes and goes. That's a good shot there, little drow. Don't think you can be making another one. As Kaisol is now blinded to him, so he has another target on his radar, and it's you.
Yeah.
The sniper's turn. The snipers see you doing some weird fucking magic and realize that they've worked with their leader for a long time. They know who Agron's going for next, and it's the person who just shot him. You currently haven't hit him, so you're not a threat to him. But they see you doing some weird magic stuff, so they're like, okay, fuck this woman, and they're gonna shoot some crossbows at you. You said you moved up to Agdon, right? Which technically means they'd get
No,
back
I stayed
believe.
still.
No, this is
I
him. This
stayed
is him.
still. Ah, okay.
So I would have moved in between Agdon and Bluff.
They don't have pack tactics because they're ranged attackers. Never mind. Not a one!
Well, because my AC is crap.
So just roll. Okay. Yeah. As they shoot, the kind of you hear like a crunch in the gears in the crossbow, and it just goes dung and hits into like the wooden beam that's like supporting this structure. It's one of the brigands. I think it's one that's attacking Hiyimi? Question mark. No, it isn't. That's this one. He shouldn't be at 0 hit points. He should be at 2. This is a new boy. I don't know where he goes. I should have backed this out better.
He suddenly gets back up.
I don't.
I'm not dead.
I don't want to attack Bluff again. But it's either Bluff or Chimera.
No, I'm not.
Me too.
I'll die of death.
One of you pick odds or
Blame
evens.
dice.
Evens.
Okay, evens, Chimera, odds, Bluff. Odds.
Why?
Sorry, buddy.
Why do you?
He's gonna
hate
go for the
me?
club, and you are in melee range of
But I am-
Ragdon, so he gets
but I am-
tactics.
But I am prone. Which no wait, that's range. Never mind.
Home would give him advantage.
Yeah, it's
That's
advantage
bad.
anyway, right? So
Did you not go up from prone?
did I get up? I can't remember what's happened in the last
You didn't say you
20
got up from
minutes.
prone.
Wait,
does
I
it-
attacked, so I would have gotten up for prone. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, still,
Ignore
it's still
anything I
not
just
because
said.
of tactics.
Yeah, yeah.
23 to hit.
No, actually, my AC is 25. You know.
Cast.
Makes sense.
Is that the thing? That is a 1 on the dice roll. 3 points of damage.
Ooh, I'm still alive. Let's go.
As you get, as you're kind of mercilessly trying to kick through Agdon's defenses, you think you can't see him. You just hear a donk as you get hit on the back of the head with this large club,
No, don't dunk me.
and he's gonna donk you.
No dunk.
Then this is gonna be a ranger on ranger battle as one of these snipers attacks you, Zaren.
Rabbit clubbing.
Oh no, that's 15.
Hits.
Hits. Okay. How much? I forget how much damage these motherfuckers do. Ugh. I miss DMing in person. It was so much easier. Nope, that's the wrong dice. That was a D6. I should have a D8. That's a lot of damage. 10 points of damage.
That's a lot
I'm
of
down.
damage.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Owie zowie.
Okay, it is non-lethal, so you're not taking death saves yet. As you kind of, as you're aiming at Agdon, you feel karma comes back around, a crossbow bolt hit into your side, and you feel a bit woozy, and you kind of slump to your side.
Just go, fuck. Then
The only thing wounded is your pride.
It's Agdon's
Yep.
turn. He's like, well, that's them taken care of. And he looks at Kaisal. He's gonna take 2 swings at you, buddy. Oh, wait, no. He's gonna take a swing at Nim.
Oh.
Because Kaisal is already blinded. It was already marked, basically. Oh, on one hand, I rolled shit. On the other hand, your AC is bad. It's 15 to hit.
Yes.
I rolled an 8. That is 3d6 fire damage.
No.
That's 2 6s and a 5. That's 17 points of damage. I'm
Thanks,
so
that's
sorry.
2 HP.
That's almost max damage. Oh. As you're not used to close hand combat, so you get this sword out. You're like, I got this. As he puts this brand just directly into your clavicle, and it starts to burn its way through your skin. And as it
I've got
does,
2 magical marks on me.
he disappears and is invisible. He's going to make a second attack, because he has a multi-attack, on Kaisal, because Kaisal's been causing some trouble. With advantage, that's a natural 20.
Naturally hits.
Oh no!
This
That
is where
is-
things go downhill for us.
How about that TPK,
7.
guys?
we're gonna be mugged.
Yeah.
15 points of damage.
15 knocks me down.
Yeah, as he brings this brand around and just conks you on the back of the head, and you drop. This is going so terribly, so quickly. As you feel this.
Do you have any healing spells?
You feel
We
this
need some guys up.
then like throughout your you feel it burn as he turns invisible, and you hear a loud metal clanging out as you see Kaisal's eyes roll back and he drops onto this platform. It kind of shakes underneath you. The other persons currently up are Hiyimi, you, and Chimera. And next, oh yeah, you are up. Sorry, I forgot. I thought I did 1 damage, or like 3 damage on the last attack.
I'm alive.
It is Hiyimi's turn.
Just barely.
I can't do anything meaningful because everybody wants me to heal them, and I'm not a very good fighter.
You can absolutely ignore.
You can do whatever you want to, yeah.
We've got well,
Whatever you
people on a risk of dying. Like they'll be
Dying,
alright.
they're
They're at risk of being useless
You-
for the rest of the fight.
You don't know that. You haven't taken the time to do a
True.
medicine check. You don't know that they're not bleeding out. They might have internal bleeding. They might very well be dying. You don't know.
Oran's a vegetable now.
In
Hold
character.
on, I'm going through my
In
character
character, you
sheet.
don't know. Okay.
Damage now.
Yeah. What would Hiyimi do? Hiyimi, this traveling bard who has fun entertaining people. What would they do in this situation?
I'm thinking very hard.
Oh boy, this is a rough encounter. Like all the brigands are trash, but there's fucking Agdon. He's so thick.
F Agdon.
Agdon
Hate
here
Agdon.
carrying these
I
motherfuckers.
think he's
I don't think it's gonna come up, but if you're curious, he does also have evasion.
Who's been knocked out again?
Kaisal and Zaren are currently unconscious. Bluff is very hurt.
Who do we want to revive, gang?
Up to you, Hiyimi.
I still kills people.
I mean, I'll have my turn soon after. I think if you pick me up.
Either way, this motherfucker's gonna probably get killed, let's be honest.
There is still a dude in front of you, and you're kind of like in a
is
feud.
also
Wait, is-
blind to Agdon, though.
That's true. That's true.
Mm.
We do need Agnon down.
It also like 'cause it's ranged and it has like
The healing word is 30 foot.
oh
30,
60 foot.
60
It says
foot.
60 foot here.
60 foot? Okay, yeah, then it's 60 foot. So
So
you
I
can
can
hit
get
anyone you want to,
anyone.
yeah.
Cool. And sorry, this is taking me ages.
It's fine. Spellcasters be like that.
If I do that, I can't cast a spell.
That
So
You can cast a cantrip, but you can't cast a level spell. You could
bonus
cast like Vicious Mockery. You could cast other cantrips. I don't know, fucking bards.
is there a guy close to me that I can hit? With
There was a dude
feet?
right in front of you. The dude that you stabbed last time is still up.
Can I hit him with my rapier?
You can. Do you go for the rapier or the magical dagger?
Hmm?
The rapier or the dagger? It's okay, you do have this magical dagger.
No, I think I'll go for the rapier.
Okay. Yeah.
Do I have to roll a d20? Sorry,
Yes.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's a d20 to hit, plus, because it's a rapier, which is called a finesse weapon. Finesse means you can use, because normally you have to use your strength modifier. Finesse means you can use your strength or your dexterity modifier for it. And I'm assuming you're using dexterity modifier because it's probably better for you. So it's a d20 plus dexterity modifier plus proficiency bonus because you're trained in the weapon, which makes it.
So I rolled 19. So
Again,
plus
Jesus.
2, 21.
Plus 2. Okay. Yeah.
And then the damage is
23.
1. Ooh, D8. I haven't used that dice yet.
Yeah.
Plus.
D8 plus dex.
Yeah. Sheesh, that's a 7 plus 2.
7. Are you going non-lethal damage?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll just stab him not to death.
Yeah, well, like, it's a rapier, right? It's got a very elaborate hand guard. I imagine you're using that to, like, punch him. Because, like, yeah, rapiers are very, like, rounded,
Yeah,
full
very
hand guards.
finesse.
Yeah. It works, you know. So because you've just drawn this weapon, right? So you kind of put the dagger away, you grab it by the pommel, and as you draw the sword out of the sheath, you just go right up into his face. You hit, like, the nose, you hear something crack, and he kind of just, like, drops backwards. And that's him down.
And then I'm healing word. Was it Zaren? I think I said.
If you want to.
And that I rolled 4 again.
4 plus your charisma. So 7. You get 7 hit points, Zaren. You feel this this word of magic rejuvenate your body. Don't forget, Hiyimi, you have bardic inspiration that you can give out as a bonus action.
Oh, can I do 2
How much?
bonus actions?
No, it's 1 bonus action per turn, but just
Okay.
keep that in mind. That is a thing you can do.
Well, I've
How
only
much
had
did I
2
get?
turns.
7.
There's so
Yeah.
many guys. I'm so lost in where we are in initiative.
There is a lot. Normally, I would have you could look at the initiative order on Foundry, by the way.
Where is
You
it?
can't see them. I've hidden them. I will unhide them now. Because there's dudes.
He unhides it and there's like 20 more fucking dudes.
No, we're into combat. Because I've been watching, I was listening to High Worlds recently, and their bard keeps forgetting to use Bardic Inspiration. So I just want to point that out. That is a thing your class can do, is give Bardic Inspiration as a bonus action. And is that that's your turn? It is the fist icon next to the talking bubbles, right at the top right.
Ah, I see.
Ah.
I've never
You can also pop it out by right-clicking on the... If you right-click on the combat tracker, like the fist icon, you can pop it out, which is what I've done. And he's been knocked unconscious. It's Kaisol's turn. You're unconscious. Nim's turn. You are in so much pain.
Damn, I'm 33% of what I usually be. Now, the annoying thing is, I've been reading through my spells, and unfortunately, all my cantrips are target you see.
On site. Yep. Yep.
So, instead, I'm going to do a to whom it may concern type of thing, and everyone.
So what are you gonna do? You cut out. Sorry.
I'm putting my hand against the ground, and I'm casting Earth Tremor.
You are going to kill me.
No.
We're all gonna
I have
die.
3 hit points.
Tell me what that was.
You're gonna break the things and drown
what did I do?
everyone.
Everyone else shut up. This is Nim's turn. What is Nim doing? Is Nim casting Earth Tremor?
Definitely down.
You have to get
Mechanically
closer
would
to
mean
your mic.
Come on. Got it.
death moves.
Yeah,
Great.
well, for one,
Well,
please get
that's
closer to your
not-
microphone
that's
so
not
that Jim can hear.
initial.
And for
Can't hit
two,
anything.
come on, come on. You gotta make a decision. Be quick about this.
I'm thinking mechanically that would mean you'd take some death saves.
Don't think mechanically. Think in character. What is Nim doing?
Also,
I
we're on
need it-
very delicate bridges.
Bluff, you should. This is Nim's turn. There's no
Nim knows
collusion
this.
here. No collusion.
You said
What is Nim doing?
the platforms are 5 foot wide, right?
Yes.
I think I could do something silly.
Oh, please do.
Have one left. I used it earlier. Huh? Yeah, no, that.
What are you doing? I need it soon. We'll be
Is
quick about
there,
this.
is there anyone, again, within 5 feet of me?
Agdon. Agdon,
I can't.
Bluff. You can see no enemies.
Swing wildly with my scimitar to try and get out from them.
Attack with disadvantage.
I just tried to find Earth Tremor in the PHP. It's not in the PHP.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. As you start swinging wildly, you're not like you've trained with a sword, but you're not like used to using it. Bluff. This sword comes dangerously close to your ears. Like your ears have to like duck. Oh, you got like those like short stubby ears. Your ears have to kind of like curl up to avoid this sword as you just
Maybe a
contact
little
air.
crit.
Little off the top, as you just hit air.
Do this first, and then if nothing happens next round, she might panic.
Okay. Doing anything else on your turn? Any bonus actions?
No, I can't.
Okay. Bluff's turn.
Okay.
Everyone's dropping like flies.
Do get my reaction back though. Is there any heron gone within 10 feet? Except Bluff.
Within 10 feet, yes, I think. Hang on, is there any brigands left alive? There's one brigand alive, and he's fighting Chimera, so yes, there is.
Can he make a con save, please?
It'll work one day. But not today, that was a 17 plus con.
Sick. Never mind.
I'm so
There you
sorry,
go.
Patrick.
That's all I can do.
Bluff, what are you
Another
doing?
one on me. I thought I just brought one down.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know where these people are.
I really like
Um,
attacking you, Chimera. You're giving them a lot of trouble.
I am out of key points,
You are.
which is
You can still
not
bonus action off and attack.
ideal. I
It's a monk thing.
can.
What are you doing, King?
I don't know how much hit points this guy has left. I guess I'm just gonna keep
I would,
hitting
say,
him.
I would say you can inside him, but he's invisible, so no, you can't. Yeah, you keep swinging. You heard him get stabbed by Zaren's arrow before Zaren got shot herself, or themselves, sorry.
Is the arrow still in? Let's see where the arrow is.
Well, no, he knocked the arrow out of the way when like he used his uncanny dodge because he's a dick.
So because
He's
the
a
arrow's still in, I can
bastard.
just hit where the arrow is now. Okay.
Just for the arrow would have turned invisible when it hit him.
Not any like smoke from the
Imparted.
brand or any like I don't know. Nothing?
No.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I gotta try.
No, it's on fire. It's just like red hot, right?
There's smoke in the picture.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I'll just try and hit
Go
him.
for that punch, big man.
Oh, it could have been so
That's
good.
so close to that 20.
13.
13 misses.
It would have
I'm
been
so
mattered if it
sorry.
was a nat 20. I'll use my bonus action, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. Oh! I'll lie down on the ground and cry.
Okay. You go for a stomp out of almost like more so frustration than an attempt to hit him, and you go into the plank. This plank has been hit a lot of times by you and Kai Sol, and because of the 2 natural ones that have been back to back with you and Nim, I'm gonna say, roll me a D8.
The D8? How do I even do that?
Yes, please. Slash R space 1D8, just
I
like
have to
just like roll
type.
20.
Oh,
Yes.
slash
You don't. You can also go to the dice thing and hit the D8, but it's up to you.
I could also do that.
5.
5. You kick into the floorboard. Your foot goes through it, but it doesn't collapse.
Oh, okay.
7 or 8, it would collapse.
That was on purpose. I'm
That is your turn.
just gonna keep going with my goading, my shouting. I'm gonna be like,
Yep.
look, dude, look how many of your guys are down, and I'll just keep coming back up. You know, you sure? You really sure you want to keep doing this? I mean, we could just hold it off here. Let you guys
You will
go.
listen. He responds this time. He says, "You sure right about that, darling?" I was like, "I know who to go for next."
Ugh. Fuck. All right. Here we go.
It's Chimera's turn. I made Chimera invisible on the initiative for some reason.
Farting.
He's trying to
Chimera,
kill
what
me.
are you doing on your turn?
Planting, we're dying out here!
No. I'm
So
gay.
there's another one on me. I thought I
Guys,
just
those
put
two are
it
your
down.
rabbits. Come on.
Yeah, that's like a whole thing.
Someone on you. It's like it's like Matrix. What is it? 2, where all like the Mr. Smiths are just piling on Neo. It's like that. They're just coming after you one after another.
Oh my god, I am
is the third
going
one.
to snap. I'm going to fucking hit him.
Okay.
The rabbit
go for
in
the hit.
half.
No one's done anything on these snipers. They're
I
just
really
there to
need to
snipe.
change my dice set. That's another nat 20.
Yeah, God. Yeah, that'll hit. Obviously. I don't think you need to roll, but if it makes you feel better, you can.
Just so you know, Chimera's had a fucking up. She is going for lethal now.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
Sweet.
okay.
This man's so fucked. This poor man's. He just so happened to like be the one who to attack last, and for that he's getting killed. This poor man's.
That's 12.
Yeah, he's dead.
I'm fucking decapitating this motherfucker.
Not quite that dead. You just give him a good old stab.
Not quite that dead. We might be able to reattach him.
That's your turn. Zaren, you are up. You are prone, which means ranged attacks have disadvantage to hit you, melee attacks have advantage to hit you, and you can spend half of your movement to get up.
I get up.
Okay. Kind of stand up, still kind of wobbly from the crossbow ball that hit you. What are you doing? You
I'm
can still see Akon
contemplating
now.
currently.
This man's too powerful. What you doing, King?
Guess I'm aiming for Acton again. Favorite foe
Do it.
again. Casting
Do
it.
it.
Well,
Fuck
I
him
don't
up.
need to cast it, but
Fuck him up. Beat his ass.
Yeah, attack him.
The Zephyr thing as a bonus action before you try and attack.
You did use the Zephyr thing last time.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
It's a nat 20.
Ooh.
Well done.
Double the Zephyr damage as well.
Yeah, part of the dice roll.
Aha, I need to roll a Zephyr as well. Aha.
It's D8 from the longbow, I believe. I don't know what is it. D8 for the Zephyr damage, and D4 for the
8.
for the favorite foe. Roll all those twice.
12.
Okay. This is good damage.
14.
14 points of damage. You get this shot. I'm trying to think of what this looks like. I know it's like something. But as you like charge back this bow, this kind of the Zephyr strike almost like it makes you like your cloak and all kind of like billow in the wind dramatically as you pull this arrow back. As you loose it, it goes right for him, and as it does, he's gonna uncanny dodge, halving the damage.
God damn it! God damn it,
His
Agdon.
reaction. And he basically like does a matrix and just kind of like leans backwards as it grazes across his shirt. It definitely does a deep wound, the deepest that anyone's done so far. But that is only 7
He's
points
still
of
up?
damage.
How many hit
He's
points
still
does
up.
this guy have?
He has uncanny
This
dodge.
man is a beast.
He has effectively double the hit points he normally would. Especially because you don't hit him in succession, you hit him like once per round.
Just be glad he doesn't have deflect missile.
How close are the
wouldn't be
people
very-
around him? Hang on, how close are the people around him?
Nim is in 5 foot, Kaisol is in 5 foot, Bluff is in 5 foot.
Damn it.
You also need to take
Open.
into account that none of them can see him.
Yeah, none of they're all blind to him.
Yeah, I just have another spell, but it would hit all of the others.
Okay.
Would
And I
appreciate
kind
you
of
not
don't
doing
want to
that.
kill them.
That is fair.
Because Kaisol cannot dodge right now, I don't believe.
Kaisol is currently unconscious.
Yeah.
That would be an auto fail for him.
Yeah, he would
This is
be
his
dead.
turn. The sniper is gonna attack. Fuck it. 1 for Chimera, 2 for Zaren, 3 for Bluff, 4 for Hiyimi.
4.
He's gonna attack Hiyimi.
I love
Who's
14.
this?
Is that
Who's
hit?
attacking me?
One of the snipers. Does a
Oh.
14
If it
hit?
wasn't for that motherfucker that was stuck with me, I would have been able to deal with at least one of them. Because I have a plan
What's
to
your,
deal with these.
what's your
fucking
AC, Hiyimi?
It's still 13.
Still 13? That hits. D8 plus 3.
This is gonna hurt.
That's 10 points of damage.
It's what?
10 points of damage.
Oof.
Sheesh, I'm on 1.
And it is another sniper's turn. They have consecutive turns now. Same thing, D4. 1 Chimera, 2 Zaren, 3 Bluff, 4 Hiyimi.
Hitting him.
Shoot me, motherfuckers!
Oh, I forgot Nim is up, yeah. So I'll roll D6s instead, with a 5 being Nim and a 6 being a reroll. 2, so it's Zaren. Yes.
I'll
This
deal
guy
with
loves
them
to
in a
hate
minute.
me.
It's just the dice, my mans. That is 18 to hit. Yes, 18 to hit.
It hits.
I'm so sorry. That's max damage. It's 11. These snipers, man. As
Again.
you go unconscious again. Yeah, after letting off this shot, you had to like really settle down to pull off all that magic, and as you did, you've left yourself open to a well-placed crossbow bolt as you drop. It's Agdon's turn.
Zaren
She's
just
gonna go-
goes, fuck again. He just falls over again.
Hansel is unconscious, Bluff is unconscious.
Bluff is conscious. Bluff is conscious.
Bluff is conscious, Bluff is conscious. Nim is there, you two are there. He's going to... he's gonna make an attack on... Fucking... Bluff has kept trying to hit him, and you've kept failing. Nim can do magic, which is infinitely more scary in concept, so he's gonna go for Nim.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Man's a strategist. It's advantage because he's invisible. I'm sorry. That it okay. This sucks because he rolled a 4 and a 10, but your AC is not great. It's 17 to hit.
More than 6 damage.
Is that a +7 to hit?
Yes, he does have +7 to
What is
hit.
wrong with this guy?
He's got
just
20.
fucking nurse him
have-
and don't tell us.
I
like-
have +7 to archery.
Yeah, he's got 20 dex.
Yeah, I was
that
gonna
is
say he has to
13
have
points of
maxed
damage.
out dex for this shit.
Technically, max
Not
dex for creatures is
mention-
30, but yeah,
It's 7.
not quite that bad. 13 points of damage
I'm down.
in total. Okay. You're down as you out of nowhere feel this metal bar go across the back of your head and you are unconscious. Now he's gonna run away. Bluff, you do get an attack opportunity because he's not disengaging. He's gonna run away and go for Hiyimi.
Attack
Not with advantage because you can see him.
opportunity.
How come these guys can do so much damage, but the most that I can do is like 7?
You're a bard, so you're like mostly a supporting class, either debuffing, buffing, or healing. This dude's a rogue, so he's all about damage output.
I can't hit him.
Oh, that's tragic. You
Tragic.
go for the swing. Hiyimi, that's a nat 20. Oh my god!
PK. PK.
Not the
That
healer.
is-
More like a TPC. a
66.
profile capture.
6? What?
Oh, I'm
Body
dead.
count.
I didn't even get to cast a single spell. Thanks,
You did
Theo.
cast healing word twice.
Stealing what? Quite a bit.
Good
Yeah,
work.
but I wanted to
damage.
cast Thunderwave so bad. That's all I wanted to do this whole game, and I
You
still
should
didn't
have
get to
done
do
That
it.
it.
is
Fuck the rest of the
16,
team.
16 points of damage, Hiyimi.
How much?
16.
16. Bro, you made these dudes too fucking powerful.
I didn't make them.
Right,
This is
right.
the book. This is the book.
My
Look at this.
fucking full thing was only 17 to begin with.
It's also
I
because
doubt that we
crit
were
with-
meant to
with all his
see
damage
these
type.
people yet.
Yeah.
As just like out of nowhere, he just runs up to you and smack, and you go down. It is now Bluff and Chimera, the only two up currently. And Bluff's not
Okay.
looking too good. Not doing death saves, so you're not in risk of dying. Kaisal is down, Nim is down, Bluff's down.
Okay. Well.
You are also Hiyimi for the sake of it. You are branded, so he's invisible to you, but you also are unconscious, so it's not too much of an issue right now.
Go away to unbrand, because I don't want someone's ugly ass fucking logo on my body for the rest of my life.
You don't know yet. You're unconscious. That'll be
It doesn't change it, I still don't want it.
that'll be an Arcana or a medicine check when you wake up, but you have to be conscious for that one. What is Bluff doing?
Oh, Bluff is crying, lying down in the fetal position. No, he's not. Okay, what did he do?
I'll give you a free action to cry.
Thank you. I won't take it, actually. What can I even do?
Cry.
Lay down and cry.
How's this guy looking? Like, how's he?
You can see him.
Oh fuck! I forgot I can't see him. Ah shit! How do I feel like he's doing?
I do a 5 check on the air.
You've kicked him like once,
That's pretty good.
and he's been hit by a bow. He's been hit by a couple arrows, but none of them have stuck in. They've just kind of grazed him. Because he said, "Dirty cunt."
Fuck this guy.
Oh, this is so much harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Only because that fog cloud
We
went down
shouldn't have
early.
met these people yet. Ah.
We can come back
I
for our
got
soul
What's
guys.
anything.
wrong? I might have been rolling this game. I don't think it's fine.
We can do a soul
I learned this
retrieval.
kind of how I wanted. What are you doing, Bluff?
I'm thinking. Looking
Think
at my
quicker.
notes to see if I have anything.
He's running around in circles.
I have my Lucky Charm necklace. Does that help me in any
You have
way?
your lucky charm necklace.
I grip it tight and think, guy, help.
Guy, lucky charm leprechaun, help
Lucky
me.
Charm guy. Patrick
That
of
guy
the
from
Irish.
Like it. The guy.
The guy.
We're all percentiles.
Please.
No.
No, okay,
It's
I didn't think
fine,
so.
I like
That would be funny.
It would have been funny.
What is
alright.
Bluff doing?
Okay. I can't do anything else, so I guess I'm gonna try and hit him again. I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm just wait. I saw Hiyimi go down, so I assume I know vaguely where he is.
Yes, you know that he's
Okay.
close enough to deck Hiyimi.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna try and hit him again.
Go for the swings, big man.
I will. still at disadvantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just checking.
Yeah.
Oh.
F.
F.
Roll
Bonus
for
action
God
attack.
to intervene.
You're not a 10th level cleric, you can't do
No,
that.
I can't do that. That's a thing. It's a
Damn it.
spell. I don't have it. Okay,
Well,
I'm gonna
pray.
use.
We're dead.
You can pray.
I can try. I can try. But as a bonus action, I have a thing called Rabbit Hop.
Okay.
Which means I can jump a number of feet without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay, so you're just gonna hop in and then jump back.
Yeah, basically, I would jump like.
Okay.
I think I can jump like 10 feet, or like plus
Yep.
10 feet to my regular feet of jump.
Yeah.
I don't know how much that is. Though.
Movement is now a lot easier as everyone is on the floor.
How about we just reload from the last save point?
No saves in this
This is
game.
not how this
Sure.
game works.
You run forward. You take a kick. You graze something, but you don't hit, and then you just jump back instead of taking the second swing.
Yeah. Can I leap to like a different boardwalk?
Yes. As you leap, I need to roll another d8.
Why? Oh, that's why. Oh.
As you're jumping around on rickety boards. These guys are used to it. They know where to jump. You are not.
Oh.
Okay, it's fine for now.
Cool. And then I'm just gonna use
Thanks.
the rest of my movement to get as far down the boardwalk
run
as I
away.
can. Not running away,
Yeah.
just getting out of the way.
Okay. I assume you're running. I assume you didn't. You walked up to him from where you were, jumped back, and then continued to run backwards, right?
Yeah, basically.
So you are running towards the tree.
Yes.
Good to know.
Retreating, I'm simply advancing in the opposite direction.
You have what's your movement speed?
40 actually.
40. So it's about 20 foot to walk up to him. 10 foot jump back. So you're about 30 foot away from him now.
Okay.
And it is now Chimera's turn.
Get him.
The sniper guys. How far are they from me?
Yep, the rabbit.
About 20 foot each. Well, one's about 20 foot, one's about 30, 40 foot because of fucking Pythagoras and all that shit.
Can I jump down to the one closest to me?
They're on a boat. You can try.
I have mirthful leaps.
Yeah.
It gives me a bit
Make
of
me-
extra length to long and high jumps.
Yeah, make me, How much? Because this is important. Because they're about 20 foot away from you.
Like, it literally just adds a D8.
A D8.
Oh, it doesn't.
and
Yeah. It's not
Okay,
much, but if I
sure,
get
you
a
can go for the jump.
decent run up, I can probably jump down onto him.
Yeah, sure. We'll say you can get a runner. Okay. Roll me, because I know how the DMs, the Dungeon Master screen, and how the rules say you should do long jumps and high jumps. I hate it. So roll me an athletics check.
Okay.
Plus the D8 for mirthful leap.
I've also changed to my metal set of dice to see if this will actually change anything, or if I'm just cursed with fucking luck today. That's an unnatural 20.
Okay. I was gonna say, be aware. There is a chance you will just go straight through the boat
Yeah.
because you are jumping quite a ways.
If I
Is that including the
I'm
mirthful leap
dragging him
D8?
with me.
Is that a D8 with the D8?
No, that.
Oh, it's just athletics. Okay, so then a D8 for mirthful leap.
Now it's another 6 feet to my long
Okay.
jump.
So you can get there. I know you need to tell me acrobatics to see if you can land it.
Oh, I'm actually better with acrobatics, and that doesn't even have
You have
proficiency.
the physical strength to get to the 20 feet. Now let's see if you can get the one specific spot.
That is 18.
18. Yes. Okay. You do land on the boat, and there's a mighty shake as you land it. Fuck it, make me a dexterity saving throw to not get knocked overboard as you jump 20 foot onto a 4-person rowboat with big what do they say to your hooves?
18.
He'll make one as well, actually. You rolled a natural one.
There are 2 reasons I jumped down onto this boat. 1 was to get rid of the snipers. 2 was to take the crossbows.
So as you hit this, it like the backside almost like leaves the water, and as it does, he's unprepared for it. I'm saying he. I haven't thought of these characters' genders. They are completely unexpecting this jump, and they are taken overboard. They are in the drink. What's your movement speed?
35 feet.
35 feet. And you jumped 20 foot and got like a 10-foot run up, so I'll say that'll be your whole movement. So you still have an
fair.
action.
Can't really reach the guy from where I am. Don't have any
I'm a merciful DM, just ignore all the bodies.
ranged weapons. The guy that fell, is it possible
Yeah.
for me to grab anything off of him?
You could grab him. You could grab them. I don't know if you wouldn't be able to like, you wouldn't be able to like grab anything off them specifically, I'd say. You could try to grab them. They're still conscious, they're just like in the water.
Yeah.
Okay? So are you trying to... Okay,
I'm just
so,
gonna grab him and just ask him, can I have your crossbow? If not, I'm gonna fucking drown you.
grab him, maybe a grapple check. That's athletics for you.
Sure.
And, ooh.
Do you want to say first, or should I?
You go first, because you're inciting.
22, gone nat 20.
22.
I'm just cursed with luck today.
They got a 21. They have +5 acrobatics, but they rolled a 16. So you do just beat it. Yeah, they are quite slippy in the water, but you manage to get a hold of like some sort of collar and grab that. That is your turn though.
Yeah, that's fair.
It is Zaren's turn, Harrington begins. The sniper's turn. Ooh. This is the one. Is this the one that's being grabbed? I'll say this is the one that's being grabbed. Fuck it, I haven't planned any of this out. He's gonna try and break the grapple. That's an athletics check from you, please.
Unnatural 20. I rolled an 18 plus
Also
2.
a natural 20. Meat is beat, and he's challenging, so he beats.
Yeah.
So as you get a hold of this collar, this rabbit leg comes up and hits you in the crook of your arm. You kind of go slack for a second, and they're going to spend their turn swimming away. It's an action to break the grapple, so you do get attack of opportunity as they begin to swim away.
16.
16 does hit, I think. I haven't actually looked at the AC yet, because, yeah, it hits.
That's crooked. That's 5.
Your Agdon is crooked. 5? Okay. Yeah, you get a solid cut into him. But he's still swimming away. There was now blood in the water, however.
From the crocodiles.
Crocodiles, famously attracted to blood. I imagine they are in some degree. But
Well, they'll go into a frenzy.
the sniper's turn. He's gonna go for. He's on the other side of the. He's gonna go for Bluff.
Oh.
He's.
When I'm
so
right here, the more
they're-
immediate threat.
It's because no, this is the other sniper, the one you haven't grabbed. They're each on They're each on a different side of this central boardwalk. You walked onto like a leftward path, which is where the one y'all is. The other one's on the other side, so he wouldn't be able to shoot at you. As he's. Actually, no, you're in a boat. He would be able to shoot at you. Yeah, he's gonna shoot you. Fuck it. He misses. It's a fall. Plus whatever. So yeah, he misses. As you're too busy like rocking the boat, and he can't quite get a good bead on you. It's Agdon's turn. And you're in the water, so Bluff.
Hi.
Don's here to clean up shop.
He can run 70 foot per turn.
Why?
He's a big bunny boy.
Why can he do that?
I don't know. Why can't he do that,
That doesn't
Tally?
seem right.
It's absolutely correct. I
I've
can't
seen
tell you, 'cause that's DM secrets.
Taxis do worse.
Yeah. I've seen you do worse, Tally.
That doesn't count.
You're a fucking monk.
That was a special
19 to hit.
Oh, well, bye guys.
That is
You're
yep, 6 damage.
fucked.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Come on, Chimera.
It's like,
you can do it.
You run far away. You think this should be good, and you hear 3 footsteps. Pat, pat, pat. And you think, okay, did he stop? And then whack! He's way closer than you ever thought would be possible in that amount of time. And that's the last thing you think as your lights go out. And he looks at you, Chimera.
I'm just there frothing at the fucking mouth at this
Move
point.
30 foot. He still has 40 foot. Gonna make an athletics check. He has stunning leap, which means he can add. He can jump at minimum 20 feet even without a running start. So he can make
How
it to
does
the
he
boat.
have so much better? I'm the same species. How does he have this?
Just because he's the same species doesn't mean he's the same person, Tally. Jeez. Athletics to lighten the
It's
boat.
D&D. They should be the same.
No, fantasy isn't racist anymore.
Just remembered what level a rogue gets uncanny dodge at. We are way over our heads on this. We were
Level
way over
5
our
or 7,
heads.
right?
It's like-
You're just
Level 5.
He also has evasion, which is level 7, I believe.
And NPC blocks don't have levels. They have
Not the same way, no. Like he doesn't have sneak attack, which would have been really busted. That's a
Give him level 7 sneak attack.
acrobatics to land in the boat was math 23. So he definitely lands in the boat with you. Much more gracefully, I might add. You are a big fighter with big hooves. He is a bunny boy. Can you roll me a dex save, please? To avoid getting knocked into the drink.
That is 19.
Yeah. So you managed to stabilize yourself. He rolled above a 10, which is fine. Like 10 is kind of my threshold for like, this is just a thing that could happen, but it's not really too big of a deal. And now there's you two in this boat. He looks
Drown
at you.
him.
And he will take a swing with his branding iron.
Has been trained in your Herringon arts.
Well, I've won it once at this encounter already, so I'm going to do it again. He doesn't have advantage on this one, actually, because you're not blind to him yet. You can actually see him. That was only a 3. So he takes a swing at you. The rocking of the boat is kind of knocking him a bit off balance. So you're kind of at a stalemate on this boat. I imagine very like wuxia kung fu film kind of like he swings, you grab, push, pull, kind of flow to the hand-to-hand combat to this. Everyone else is unconscious. Let's go to the sniper. Sniper will take a shot at you.
What about Chimera's then?
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Chimera is high in the initiative order. I apologize. I thought you were below the sniper. Chimera, it's your turn.
No.
Chimera's artwork on the initiative tracker is very dark, so it kind of blends into the background for me.
Yeah, sorry about that. Out of curiosity,
Yep.
how big is a boat? Like
It's
width-ways?
like 10 foot. That seems a bit unreasonable. It's probably like it's big enough to fit 2 people, so about like between 5 and 10 foot. It's a bit cramped though.
This is probably gonna sound really stupid, but can I attempt to tackle him into the water?
Sure, make me a athletics check. And destroy his acrobatics as a pushing attack.
Oh, thank fuck, that's good.
That isn't good for me. I rolled pretty bad. Yeah, now I choose to roll bad. Brilliant comedic
I
timing
rolled
there.
an 18 plus 2.
18 plus 2. He only got a 5, which means in total for dex save, 12. So you do manage to tackle
My
him.
heart is pounding in my
You
chest.
both go. You tackle him and you both go into the water.
This
You
is
go into
mostly
the
to
water.
just try and see if the brand will go out.
I figured. You went into the water. You kind of look up. The muck and the mud. I believe. Hang on. I need to look through the book for this. I believe at high tide it's heavily obscured in the water. You might be blind again. Where is it? Here somewhere. Sorry, give me a second. High water. Visibility. Visibility underwater is 10 foot, so you can't see. But the kind of mud and the murk in the water, it kind of hurts to open your eyes. It stings more than like normal water does. But you look, and a lot of your vision is taken up by this ridiculously long, 15-foot long scarf that is now tangled everywhere. But one thing you can make out very clearly is this glowing red ember of the branding iron.
Fuck, he doesn't go out.
It's magic! And that is your turn, unless you have a bonus action you want to do.
Oh, fuck. If I hadn't used my action surge earlier, I could have used that to just like punch him in the fucking face.
You could have. I will say, I don't necessarily know the rules for underwater combat, but I'll say all attacks are at disadvantage.
Yeah, that's fair. All I really have is my second wind, and I don't really want to use that.
Okay, that's your turn then. The sniper, point is just you and him, because the sniper, you're underwater, he can't do anything. And he can't row the boat by himself. He can, it'll just take a while. So for now, it's just you and Agnon. Agnon's gonna take a swing with disadvantage. Oh, buddy! A 19 and a 10, 17 to hit.
Oh, that just hits. Even with my fucking shield, it's a 17.
That is
There we go.
7 points of damage. As kind of coming through the water at a slower pace.
So good.
The lucky thing for him, not for you, but the branding iron is it doesn't need to have momentum to be painful. There's pain based on the fire, whereas your weapons need momentum to do damage.
Oh, pencil bomb. Shit.
And now his second attack.
There it is.
Nat 1! As he goes to the second attack, and his arm gets caught up in his scarf. Love that poetic irony. Your turn. I'm gonna stop tracking initiative now because it's just the two of you.
Can I still like somewhat feel him since I'm still like kind of grappled to him?
You are true. You are. He's blinded to you as he goes invisible. You can. It will still be disadvantage because you're underwater and he's blind, and you're blind. Sorry, to him. He's invisible, I should say. So you can make an attack, but it will.
Me, but doesn't he also have a? Doesn't it just cancel out?
No, because you don't have advantage to attack him.
Fair.
So you are just at disadvantage currently. He will be in neutral. Disadvantage because of the water, advantage because he's invisible. So he'll be at neutral. You will be at disadvantage.
That is... What's my attack bonus?
This is so fucking tense.
Slaughter. Fuck the law.
Well, I
kill
rolled a
the rabbit.
19 and an 18.
That'll
Plus
hit.
2. I hit him either way.
What are you attacking with, by the way? Are you attacking with the longsword?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I could have just dropped down and just be like trying to punch him, but that was only a D4.
If it's an unarmed attack, it'll be 1 plus strength.
I know, because I have unarmed fighting, and it does.
Okay,
So
that's
I've
fine.
got a
Yeah,
grapple
no,
option
that's
to it.
fine. That's fine.
But
yeah,
I'm
if you go with the
definitely
longsword.
the longsword.
Yeah.
'Cause it's
The longsword's not
just a
too bad
smart
because
idea.
it's thin, so it can push to the water quite easily.
Yeah. That is max damage, 8.
8 points of damage. He can still uncanny dodge.
Can he uncanny
enough.
dodge if he's being grappled? That makes
Yes.
no fucking sense.
He's also invisible.
Doesn't matter, he's being held onto.
I'm going to fight you, Theodore.
You can't
Also, like,
miss
okay,
someone if
you
you're
also-
holding them.
So there's grapple and then there's restrained. Restrained is like full Nelson kind of a headlock. Grapple is like I have one hand on them and they can't move away from me. It's like Chimera.
So
Like,
where
Chimera
is he
has,
going to go to dodge? Answer
He
the
can-
question,
You
DM.
can still dodge.
So he's invisible. Like, if you're holding his shirt and you gotta stab him, he could just like kind of shift
He'll move
and
out of the way
shimmy.
because your anchor point is on his shirt, not
Yeah.
the rest of his body.
For example, like he could kick
The
Chimera's
same reason,
arm,
for instance,
notch
that
it, and
If
kind of
he's
shake around.
restrained, how is Chimera being able to attack them if Chimera is holding
Yeah.
on to them?
Yeah,
Doesn't
he has
make
both.
sense.
He has both hands free,
Still getting
so he can.
He's still getting
Uh,
stabbed.
Does she manage to cut the scarf, though?
Not unless you go for a cold shot, which would be some heavy penalties.
And if we
And you'd have to say before you did the shot, so no.
as a noose.
as he takes 4 points of damage as you manage to get a cut into him. The longer you spend under here, the more this greeny brown murky water is getting tinted with this deep red as blood begins to pool out between the two of you. Less so yours because you haven't been hit. You've been hit by his brand.
That
And
water's
I'm
not gonna get
already
on the
guessing that
Hiyimi,
the wolves would have already
you're
called that
a
off of him.
3 foot tall fairy that can heal people with your words. This is fantasy. Nothing makes sense.
There has to be some sort of structure to the rules.
Is it my turn again?
Yeah, and it makes sense. No, that was your turn when you hit, so it's his turn now.
Okay.
We could always go with the Pathfinder rules for grappling instead if we called like a 30-page document.
That's cocked.
If it makes more sense, then sure.
14 to hit.
Bring out the document,
Misses.
Patrick.
Misses? Okay, second attack.
One day we can show Hiyimi Pathfinder.
Misses.
Then you'll understand.
Yeah. Like if someone's holding on to my shirt, you can still quite easily move out of the way, turn. Your wrist is not that strong. If you had my shirt like this, I could turn my whole body and your wrist would kind of go with my body. Plus, it's a sword, it's like a hammer. The surface area of where it's hitting is quite small. You're going for stabs at this point, basically. But yeah, it's your turn.
18.
18 will hit. Wait, is that 18 total or 18 plus modifiers?
Plus modifiers.
Is that with the modifiers already on? Sorry. Is that in
Yeah.
total? 18 in total.
Yeah, 18 in
It
total.
misses. 18, 19. As you come with a sword and the shield goes up and it clanks off of it.
Fuck.
Out of curiosity, how long can you hold your breath? I believe it's
like
minute plus con.
minute
Plus con modifier in minutes.
3 minutes.
Okay. And he can hold it for a minute. That's still 10 rounds.
It's
At
just
this
a
point,
numbers
I'm just going to
game.
be trying to drown him. Because the moment I
okay,
see
okay.
air
That's
bubbles coming from him, I'm
It's
just
his
like,
turn.
yes, I can hold
It's
out
his
over
turn.
this.
Nope. Not advantage. First attack. That's another fucking natural 20! Hang on, let me see if I can get this on camera.
Cannot see that.
There it
but it's
is.
Fine.
There it is.
It's so shadowed. It's just black.
Oh, sorry. Right. But yeah, it is
definitely going
unfortunately
down this time.
natural 20. That is
definitely going down.
3d6 doubled.
Yeah, I'm going down.
8 plus 10, 18 damage
07.
I'm down.
as you get banded. And as you're just desperately swinging away, trying to get this man unconscious, you kind of lose sight of defense. And as you do, you feel, on your solar plexus right here, the iron dig in. This searing pain spreads throughout your abdomen, and you can't help but open your mouth. And as you do, this mix of algae water, gunk, and blood enters your lungs, and you are unconscious.
TBK.
You don't know what happens after that, but for the screen I will narrate it, and I will turn off the music. As
That was some bullshit. That was.
as the water settles,
Should not have met them yet.
this is the narrator camera speaking. Think of this like a film, right? The camera pans down, and as the last sniper rows over and he goes, "Boss, you okay?" A hand shoots up and grabs onto the side of the boat and it rocks slightly. A third hand, and as it pulls itself up, the familiar blue scarf, now stained brown and red by this mixture of blood and mud in the water, comes up. On one arm is the unconscious body of a horned satyr woman, who is unceremoniously dumped onto the side of the boat. As he pulls himself up, rolls over, sits down. Ay, good lord. Takes a breath. Says, "As I'm done, take it back to camp." And as they begin to row off with all your bodies in tow, that is where we'll end the session for tonight.
And then they fucking drown. Yes, I knew it. We win. Let's go.
We don't win in that situation. If they go down, we go down. We're all unconscious. We can't swim.
As long as they die, it's a win in my book.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us for this session of WebDND. What a fucking session! Oh my god! Do you want to know what CR icon is?
Go on.
Is CR2.
What's that mean? I'm so.
CR is challenge rating. It goes from lowest 1/8 to highest of 30 in challenge rating in D&D 5e. He's a CR2 creature.
It means a party of 4 level 2 characters shouldn't have any problem with him.
He also had
Well, to be
many.
fair, it
many
was him and
Oh.
like a bunch of
You-
other guys, so.
Yes.
You sure about
Well,
that?
Well,
We
so
sure
here's the
don't think-
thing. Here's the thing that you don't think of often when you first start playing D&D is the action economy, right? How many actions do you have versus how many actions do the opponents have? There were 6 of you, 7 of them. So that's already 6 actions on your turn, 7 on their turn, which means they have more actions than you do. He has double attack, so it's effectively 8 actions. Plus, if you all ganged up on him, yeah, you'd fucking gank him instantly. But one of you had to fight him, another had to fight one of the other dudes, and then one of you had to fight the other men, and then other men. So instead of your damage all being concentrated on one person, it was split up. So it's effectively 1-on-1 with... It's 1 level 2 character versus 1 CR2 creature, was effectively most of that fight. Or like 2 level 2 versus 1 CR2. Like Patrick said, that's designed for a 4 level 2 party on 1 CR2 monster encounter. So that 1 or 2 of you that were fighting him wouldn't have been able to do it. Yeah. So that's kind of... But also, I would like to mention, CR really doesn't work as a concept. It's kind of busted from its conception. But just to give an example, because CR also dictates like how much AC they have, how much health they have. To give you the range of like how much health and AC he had 19 AC. I will say this: you did get him to below half health.
Only half.
Hey.
He was bloodied.
Wow.
He was bloodied. Yeah. I would say
I
he
shot
looked
him
bloodied.
several times.
I would say he looked bloodied, but none of you could fucking see him.
We can make friends with
I
this guy. He
could.
can be on our team.
I could.
He's useful.
I could see him until I was unconscious.
He could
Yeah,
kill
that is true.
Peg.
I think you're the only person not branded by him.
Yeah. Huh.
Well, that was that one. This was a bit of a shorter session, which is what we wanted. Actually, no,
It's not a
actually gotten
shorter
pretty much
session.
It's the
not.
same amount of time.
We just didn't have a break.
We were just struggling.
We
I was
didn't have a
combat.
break. Actually, it was worse.
So yeah, I apologize for going along tired. I don't know where to go a bit early. I wasn't really keeping track at the time. I just wanted to finish the combat. I hope it wasn't too bad.
It's fine.
But yeah, next session we pick up with a party, all fucking unconscious. Chantelle can test this. In my campaign of Wild Beyond the Witchlight that I DM'd for her, I killed, 4 or 5 of your characters? I think, Chantelle? And
Not
and
long
one
enough,
of
like, this
one
is
of the
not
other
really
players'
fun.
characters. I never had a TPK until now, so this is gonna be interesting.
Like I said before, this is more of a TPC, a total party capture, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
we're not dead, so. Yet.
BK, total party knockout.
Oh yeah, that'll work too.
But silent K because English is bullshit.
Right.
Well, thank you for joining us for this session of WebDND. I need to think of a good outro for this, but yes, we'll see you all next time.
right.
Thank you for joining us.
It's next time
Bye.
next week.
It is indeed next week,
It's
King.
always next week.
Cool.
Alright, I'm gonna go
Bye.
raid Soup Cup of WebSMP
Oh,
fame.
soup. Yeah.
There's no point me muting for everything because it's gonna take 2 seconds, so. Bye!
Bye.
I'm in so much pain.